In today's video, we see over 50 budget camper trailers starting as low as $4,500. But before we begin, starting January of 2025, this channel, Welcome to the Outdoors, will be releasing a new series where our host, Enoch, explores the facilities and stories of companies from all corners of the industry. We have already filmed with HYK Trailers and Encore-RV, who are both featured in this video as well. So if you'd like to see that series, please subscribe to follow along. And now it's time to see our first budget trailer.
This is actually the debut weekend of this. This is our slack wagon body style of trailer. We have a few different size variations, but this weekend is the first time the public has seen this one. And this is we're calling it the Wagon Jr. It's designed for a market of people that I feel are truly underrepresented or completely unrepresented right now. And it's two markets, one of them being the ATV riders. A lot of people are starting to venture onto trails with more ATVs that do have limited storage space, but tons of towing capacity. So this one, you can see with the tires, is set up for ATVs, and it'll go behind your side-by-side, whatever it is, go right down the trail with you. It also uses timber and axles. The street legal variant of this trailer, the only difference is we put car tires on it instead. This trailer is always going to have the lights and everything on it. That way it's fully street legal. I can put some car tires on this and go down the road. Now, the folks this helps out is anybody pulling with a smaller vehicle like a Subaru or a CR-V RAV4, something that can't quite tow this, even though it only weighs 1,600 pounds as it sits. This one right now is only 550 pounds with a GVWR of 1,200 pounds. So you've got a ton of capacity to put stuff on it, but it can still be pulled by smaller vehicles, and its size also lets it fit right into the draft of the car. That way you save a little bit of gas while you're pulling it down the road. We do have a couple other random products here and there, but I'm gonna leave it to you to go check those out at bigslackoffroad.com. Also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and we have YouTube videos of us kind of beating the life out of our toys for fun. Check us out, Big Slack Off-Road.
Hi, I'm Justin Shads with Runaway Campers. We're gonna take you around and show you all of the models that we offer. Over here we have our Venturist XS. It's the smallest unit that we offer. It's just a rooftop tent model. You have storage in the bottom half. On this unit we have a slide out fridge and a battery system on the other side. It's got the spare tire and a 23-0 tent on top. And this can be optioned out a handful of different ways. And then the starting price for that is $78.45. Right here behind me, we have the 6x8 Venturist, which is our larger off-road unit that we offer. So sleep-in cabin, AC, has full independent suspension, a tongue that goes full through. The fenders you can stand on, 33-inch BFG tires, electric brakes are all standard offerings. This unit has the batwing awning, roof rack, and a propane tank added to it, as well as the rear door. This unit right here is our Rouser. It's our largest unit that we actually offer in all of our ranges, but it's more of a road unit. It's a stand-up inside, so you have about a 6-foot interior. So you can walk in and stand up. Screen door, window in the door, 2 windows that slide open. This unit has a propane tank and a roof rack added to it as well. It starts at $92.20. Again, that's the largest unit we have. Over here in the front, we have the smallest unit, again, for a road model, which is a 4x8. It's called the CoolCamp. This has a roof rack added to it. Starting price of that is $59.95. And then you kind of go back up to the 6x8, which is right here, called the RangeRunner. That unit is going to be 6 foot wide, 8 foot long, sleep-in cabin. But again, the RangeRunner's more towards our on-road friendly units versus our Venturist models are all off-road units. If you want to learn more, you can find us at runawaycampers.com and see all of the models that we offer and all the different options and pricing.
Hi, I'm Rob Reeve with HYK Trailer. We've been building trailers for, close to 14 years. Gosh, we have over 3,000 units, close to 4,000 units on the road. Started in our garage years ago, and now we have a wonderful production plant in Indiana. We have about 4 different model styles to go with. We have a highway brand, we have a mid-range, light duty off-road, then we have a little bit heavier off-road called an XL, mid-range XL, and then we have our extreme off-road, which is way more capable of off-roading. Our production facility, we're at about a 3-month lead time or less, 90 days or less. We usually only require about a $500 deposit to build a trailer. This one is a 5x9 EOR, extreme off-road, has in-floor storage, This one has an 80-inch bed with a 24-inch deep galley. The in-floor storage is, you just put your extras, odds and ends in there that you don't get to all the time. This one actually has a mattress and it's kind of folded up like a couch. And we don't usually supply mattresses, but you can, it's still 80 inches. So even if you're 6'2", you still can fit inside this trailer, 6'4". This other trailer is a mid-range XL. It's a 5x10, which means that it has 24-inch deep galley. It has a queen size bed, or a 80-inch long bed. It's a little narrower than a queen. It's about 58 inches wide. And then it has about a foot of extra room at the end of the bed. We start with a base price on all of our trailers. This one starts at about $11,700 on this 5x10 XL. And then from there you add options. We're very a la carte systems. You add what you want, you don't add what you don't want. So it's very capable of, you can get into any budget you want. We have side tables, and of course we have stools here from sitting at the Expo. Our galleys are a minimalist galley. They normally will come pretty plain. They usually start with a countertop here, upper cabinet. Usually this is open. This one has the galley block off that allows you to get a little more closed off from the bed area to make it a little more bug proof in the rear. You can add, this one has drawers added, you don't have to. Has a Goal Zero in the rear, has a refrigerator in the front toolbox. And this one has a shower. The mid-range XL and the Extreme Off-Road both can have a 21-gallon tank if you want. Our Extreme Off-Road over there is starting, the 5x9 is starting at 14.6-ish, 14.7, around in there. And from there, you just start adding items you want. If you don't want a tank, don't buy a tank. You can add a fridge box on, you can add it now, you can add it later. This one has a Truma 44-quart refrigerator in it that has my lunch in it, actually. You can do solar, self-contained, awnings, 23/0 awnings, just about anything you might want in a trailer, and at a great price. Our plant produces a lot of rigs. We're one of the largest builders in the United States. Feel free to check out our website at HYKerTrailers.com.
Hi everyone, Mari Bodensteiner here with Space Trailers. We're here in Virginia and I'm excited to walk you around our trailer and show you some cool features we've got. This is a 6500 Highrider. You can see we have 15-inch aluminum tires on this trailer, a long tongue for that 15-foot canoe or kayak, stabilizing jacks below for when you're camping up top, and heavy-duty gas cylinders. Some things that make our trailer really unique is the vertical storage. So these space bumpers in the back allow you to store your trailer vertically. That tongue in the front is bolted on, so your tongue can flip down while you lift your trailer to store it vertically out of the way. Also, this canopy on top is removable. So you have the 3 locking bolts in the front there and 2 pins on those cylinders, and you can lift that canopy right off your trailer and use this as a utility trailer. You can haul an ATV, whatever you want, so you get that versatility of a trailer. We have 10 color options. Here you can see our great blue color, bright blue for the trade show this weekend. With the 10 other colors, we have red, green, yellow, orange, black, white, silver. So everything is totally customizable. You can build the trailer you want at spacetrailers.com.
Hey guys, I'm Jeremy Bolden. I'm with Ushi Outdoors. We are here at the MORE Expo, and we are going to go through and tour the 2 trailers we've brought today. Right here behind me, we have a new prototype that we actually just came out with, released at this expo. This is what we're going to call our off-road edition, for lack of better terms. Here we have 30-inch tires with on 15-inch rims. We have all steel fenders. We have a 1/4-inch aluminum chassis body with aluminum cladding for the inside and outside panels. We have a front toolbox, front storage box. We can do a lock and roll hitch, a 2-inch hitch, instant 7/8 hitch, or whatever you prefer. We have a rolling jack in the front, come stock. We can mount particularly almost any rooftop tent. Just depends on what you prefer. We have open storage in the center. We have a diamond plate bed liner in the middle. And then we have a removable tongue as well as a removable bumper, so you can put different attachments on the rear. We have a folding gate in the back. Inside we have MOLLE panels on all 4 sides, so you can attach different attachments and different gear and strap to about whatever you need to. And in the center we have a spare tire holder. This is just a very good option if you need a lightweight aluminum option to get into some of the rougher areas and you don't have a vehicle that's got a high towing capacity, or if you get this thing stuck somewhere that is light enough that you can move it with you and another guy. Now we're going to move over. This is actually our flagship trailer. This is our original trailer that we started out, and this is actually a new addition to a trailer. Before this Expo, we actually did not have a rooftop tent on it. We recently figured out how to make a mount for a rooftop tent. So going forward, that will be an option that can be added to any of these trailers. With this trailer, we have stock left and right side accessories. The upgraded faucet, we can do a faucet upgrade or a water tank upgrade as well. They come stock with a 2-burner cooktop, pull out kitchen drawers, your utensil drawer, as well as a pot and pan drawer. Down on the lower drawer, we have a full pull out, full length, full extension slides with dividers for any and all utensils and accessories you would like in here. Below this, we have a 6-person fold out table drawer. The table is actually over there on the side right now. All of our paint is a polyurea. We use actually a very strong bed liner to cover all of our surfaces that may come in contact, just so they can take a beating. We have 12 volt lighting inside and out, LED top and bottom. We have 12 volt plug-ins and USB plug-ins as well. We are wired for a 12 volt refrigerator. This is a 35 quart Dometic. We can go up to a 45 quart standard Yeti, or we can do a 35 quart refrigerator, depending on the model of what you want to use. You can just call us and we can let you know what you want, what you can fit. We come stock with a 35 amp hour AGM battery. We can go up to a 31 series battery, just depending on what you want. We can do solar, we can do shore power, we can do battery chargers. The sky's the limit. The good thing about us is we're such a small company right now. We can do customizable to about whatever extent you want, as long as it's within reason. We have custom side attachments that we can do. This is a tabletop attachment we do for a Blackstone grill. They come stock with a 20-pound propane tank cover. We can also swap this out for a basket. We can make mounts for recovery boards. We can make mounts for rooftop tents. The tongue is actually fully removable, so if you have limited space, that will take up the space of a 4 foot by 5 foot square. So if you have a townhouse or something with very limited parking, this will actually fit in a garage with a car as well. We have side attachments for spare tires. We actually have mounts for farm jacks as well. So literally we can fit almost anything you could ever want for a trail rig in one little package. Under here, we have open storage for storing all of your dry goods, chairs, tents, etc., extra camping equipment, anything you want. Onside this lid, we have a custom MOLLE panel as well that you can strap about anything to. Stock, we come with this luggage rack right here that we're using currently for the rooftop rack. If you get a trailer without a rooftop rack, this rack is stock standard, and it is rated for $225, I believe. So they can get more information on Instagram, Facebook, or they can go to our website at UshiOutdoors.com.
This is Adam with Symmetry Trailers. We're here at Mountain West Expo, Overland Expo, and we've got 2 of our trailer models here. This is our Nomad, our mid-range model. This one starts at $69.95 and can go anywhere from plain Jane to where it's pretty much empty to we can do electrical, we can do solar, we can do water, different tent options, slide outs with kitchens and fridges. So pretty much the sky's the limit on this one. You can deck this one out however you need, or like I said, you can go as plain as you want to. So, and then over here we've got our newest model. This is the Sim 1. We designed this one in mind with a little bit more utility style, to where you can use it not only for overlanding and you have your tent up on top and your gear on the sides, but you can also load your four-wheeler, load your dirt bike. You can even use it on the weekends to be able to load plywood or be able to haul a couch or something like that. On this one, the body, you can see it bolts on, so it's designed to be able where you can take those off and use as a flat deck trailer. You also have these panels on the side that bolt on that you can customize to what you need. So if you want to do axe and shovel mounts down the side, you can see we got the flagpole holder there on the back. And we can put spare tire mounts. This 4-pole pattern. It fits the Rotopacks. So you'll see on the inside here, we got the Rotopacks mounts, the water and the gas. It also fits the Rotopacks here on the side of the racks. So a lot of different options there. For our overland crew, we also put the spring perches on both sides of the axle. So if you wanted to flip the axle and be able to put larger tires on here, you can do that. So a lot of different options on this trailer, really versatile. Comes with your choice of color on these. We've got a second one over here that's just kind of a bare bones model, and then the yellow one here that we've nicknamed Bumblebee, that's got most of the options that we offer on this one. So yeah, if you're interested in those, our website's symtrailers.com, symtrailers.com. And yeah, shoot us an email and we'll get you hooked up.
So right here we have our 4x8 teardrop. This is our on-road-ish version. It has a 2-inch square tube going 6 feet under. If you want a off-road version of the teardrop, it's called our rugged sleeper, and that would put a 3-inch square tubing going from the front to the back, just like the Apache. This one here is running 31-inch tires as well on a 3,500-pound rugged hitch suspension. And then inside the camper, we have just a single shelf in the back, or a little cubby in the back, with an air conditioning that can be ported in as well, like a zero breeze, or we can put a window unit in the front of the camper like most of our other style campers. We have a Jeep table on the side of this one, just like on the Apache. Simple, just like the other one. You just fold it up, it clips in, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and drop it back down, and then you have more counter space here as well. The roof racks can hold up to about 500 pounds per rack, so you can definitely put a rooftop tent on them with no problems. Sleep 2 people up top, sleep 1 person in a 4x8, maybe 2 people if you really like each other. This whole unit here, what you see with everything here is about a $9,000 price. It weighs about just shy of 1,100 pounds altogether. The Apache weighs just shy of 1,600 pounds. All of our campers are under the 1,600 pound threshold, so you can literally pull it with any kind of car that you have. A car, SUV, side-by-side, golf cart, truck, whatever you got, you can pull one of our campers with it. And if you would like to find any more information about us, just check us out, www.tinycampercompany.com, or find us at Instagram at tinycampercompany.com as well, and also on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm here with Twain Trailers. We're at the Missouri Off-Road Expo. But this is our trailer. We make a very simple, basic utility trailer that is also used for rooftop tent camping. The intent is to give you a trailer that you can use for all 52 weeks out of the year instead of just the 2 weeks you want to go camping. As you can see, we've got a Tepui queen size tent mounted on top of this trailer. Gives you plenty of space to sleep your family, as well as plenty of storage space to haul all the stuff that you want to haul out into the woods. Make all of our trailers out of 1/4-inch thick steel for the foundational frame, also with expanded metal on the base, so it's easy to power wash and clean whenever you get it back from the woods. And we actually will set the hoop height. We have 3 standard heights, but we can customize the hoops to whatever your needs are. But our standard heights are 38 inches, which is really good for anybody that wants to keep their tent and trailer inside of their garage if you have a 7-foot tall garage door. Then also we have this trailer, both of these trailers have 48 inches of space between the deck and the bottom of the hoops. It's good for people who are wanting to haul something like a YZ85 out into the woods, or a small 4-wheeler. And then also we can go to a full 60 inches of height, so 5 feet of space, for anybody who wants to haul like a road bike or something like that for their adventures. Drive all the way to their destination, pull off their bike, go driving around cruising, and still be able to come back to your base camp. Several people that like to use these for base camps for hunting as well. So you can take this out on your elk hunt, set it up on your as far as you can get, as deep as you can get, and then hike on from there and always come back to your base camp. If you ever have any questions, we're at twaintrailers.com. Feel free to reach out. I'm Mike at Twain Trailers. Shoot me an email, I'll respond. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Wade Pearson with Trail Trailer. Just showing off our modular Jeep trailer in this case. It's built with independent suspension made by Timbren. Each component is bolted on, so if you can buy a flatbed, you can buy just a box, you can buy the tower set, or you can buy a tall tower so you can put a motorcycle or mountain bike inside. All the components are bolt on. Something like the base model, this is about $8,800, so it's quite affordable. And in the back, we have full slide out. You can get all your gear in, get access to it, but it all locks up tight. And in this case, this one's got a flat pack water tank underneath, holds 11 gallons. And it's got a pump and lights. Everything's hooked up to solar, so you can manage all your gear off grid. Last thing is, it comes standard with a lock and roll hitch set. So it'll follow a Jeep pretty much anywhere a Jeep can get to. You can find us at trailtrailer.com or on Trail Trailer USA on Instagram.
I'm Tim Oakes. I'm with 2 Extreme Off-Road. We're based out of Salina, Kansas. Been in production of these trailers for the past 7 years. We're here at the Overland Expo Mountain West, and this is our 60-inch trailer. We have a working tailgate on this. This is all 12-gauge construction, and the tailgate is 14-gauge construction. We use all stainless steel fasteners. One thing about our trailer that's different from a lot of people is we make it in components. And say you're out doing a 4-wheel drive expedition and you tear up a fender or something, all you have to do is call us. We'll send you a new one. You got 5 bolts, you can put a new fender on. We also manufacture these trailers for the military. Everything is rhino lined that you see in black, and all the rest of it is green powder coat. And that's our standard color. You can also get them in white and black. Equip this one with a retract lid, and it slides back and forth so you can get access from the side if you need to. And we also make a cover for ourselves that's just all solid steel. Heavy duty rack. You can put a kayak on top of this, a tent, whatever you feel is necessary. 35-inch wheels. We have a Timbren independent suspension underneath it. And as you move to the front here, this trailer is equipped with a generator. They all come standard with the front rack, so you can mount anything on there that you'd like. Some people put batteries in there, some people use generators. This is a pintle hitch on the front of this. You can get a ball hitch or a max coupler. That'd be the 3 options. This is the standard option, is the pintle hitch. So you can find us at 2extreme.com on the internet, twinoaksindustries.com. We're located in Salina, Kansas.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Mike with Expedition Trailers, and earlier in the year we unveiled our Outback Sportsman. We took some feedback from the outdoor enthusiast community, and we built a trailer just to see what the reaction would be throughout the industry. We had such a good reaction that this is our final production of the official Outback Sportsman's trailer. If you come on in, I'll show you all the different modifications that we made to it. First off, I want to say you can consider this trailer a giant Lego set. You can configure this trailer to whatever it is that you need it to be. You can put kayaks on here, you can put a jet ski, you can put a john boat, you can put a piano if you need to move it, a couch, a furniture set. You can put motorcycles, you can put ATVs, you can put dirt bikes on it. The possibilities are endless. Here in this first box, we have a Red Arc power management system. You have your outputs. You can charge it with solar or shore power. We got a 100 amp hour lithium battery on this. You have KC lights on it. They're all controlled through the remote control. And you can Bluetooth to your Red Arc, and you can control all your lights that way as well. We got rock lights under the unit as well. Our frame is a 4-inch hot dip galvanized steel frame, and we had Extrusion Overland build us this custom aluminum upright system. Now, this trailer can be configured to be as wide, as thin, as high as you need it to be. Let's say you need to put Can-Am in here. Those are very high. We can make these extrusions extra high so that when you drive in, you don't have an issue with it once your tent is down. And when I mean your tent is down, I'm going to show you guys in a second how this tent can fully raise so that when you're driving in, you don't need to lower your head and you don't have any issues with strapping down your gear. You can do it safely and you won't bump your head. You don't have any issues with that. We have a Taruka 180 Rogue on it right now. You can put another Taruka on the other side. You can have a shower enclosure. Taruka makes rooftop tents as well. The options are endless with this trailer. This Taruka awning has the touch sensor lights on it. You can dim them. It has the amber lights as well. It's all one plug that you plug into your power system. All the cables are run inside throughout the awning, and it's a 900 material. It's excellent. Yesterday we had a rainstorm. We had our awnings out, and there was no issues. These awnings also have this built-in system where it creates kind of a gutter. If you look here, you put it up, and you have your gutter system that's coming down, and you don't have any issues with water pooling on it. Right now we have 32-inch tires on the unit. We have a 3,500-pound HD Timbren system on it. So the weight of the trailer as it sits with all this gear on it is 1,900 pounds, and you have 1,500 pounds that you can load onto this. So if you think about what type of toys you want to put on here, You have all those possibilities within those 1,500 pounds. We have our arc stabilizers in the back, so if you unhook this from your rig and you're gonna drive up something heavy, you won't have that front end come up on you. It's a real good safety feature that we added. A lot of people don't realize that that trailer will tilt when you don't have these stabilizers down. So we added that to have some extra safety on the unit. We have the marine mat all over the unit. On this particular model, you can have rhino liner on it, you can have expanded metal, that's all up to the user. These trailers are all custom built to what the user needs. Right now the ramp's on it, you can remove the ramp stores on the unit. One of my favorite features about this unit is the fact that, like I was telling you before, you're gonna drive something up. You don't have to duck your head down, you do everything you need to do. These L brackets allow you to put your straps in wherever you need them to be. Okay, right now we have it set up with the bunks for the marine application. You can remove the bunks and you can drive your dirt bikes in. This section here is open, so if you have any wet storage that you need, this is all going to be your wet storage here. You can put a cap on it, and if you need to drive a bike up down the middle, you can do that as well. Big Harley, something that you're going to need this center area for, you remove the bunks and then you can drive it and strap it right in. Once you're done, you pull down and your tent's going to lock in place and you're ready for camp. Over on this side, we build these in-house. These are our propane tank holders. Again, with the extrusion system, you can put them anywhere. We can have a kitchen setup here. You could do your water tanks, and you can have a hot shower. You can have a hot meal, more storage, all up to the user. Let me show you what we got here in the front. We got our DO35 system here. We use this on all our units. You got your e-brake. You have electric brakes on this. Remember, because this is a marine application, you can submerge this in the water, and the way that it's built, all your components up high won't touch that water. They'll be nice and safe. And the boxes we have are watertight. The storage systems that we added as well, here on the front, extra storage. It's on both sides. You can put solar panels, straps, whatever might fit in here that you may need. If you have any questions on our trailer, please give us a shout out at expeditiontrailers.com and on Instagram, Expedition Trailers Inc. Thank you.
I'm Paul with Rouser Trailers. We have a local manufacturing shop here in Arvada, Colorado. The trailers have been around for 10 years. We've been around, I've owned the company for 5 years, but we have a couple different versions. This is a 6-foot off-road, and basic trailer starts about $9,500, and then it adjusts from there depending on what option you have, but kind of based and designed around your camping needs. If you're gonna have a tent with an annex or just a tent, we can do a couple different things. This has the powered rack, where it will raise and lower and still offer annex opportunities. This one does have the 23-0 awning, which we do have a partnership with 23-0, so we can sell a whole turnkey solution. It gives you access through the back, through a tailgate. I'll turn the light on for you. And then it gives you, with a tent in the elevated position, it will give you full access to your tent. This unit is really designed around people that are serious about off-roading and camping, because it does have the Timberland's 3,500-pound HD version and comes standard with 33-inch tires, all fabricated in our shop here in Arvada. This one does have, like I said, the power tent rack with a power option in it, where it will raise and lower the tent rack depending on what you're doing with it. So we do have lights that we can mount up to it. As far as when you're at camping at night. This one does have the 12-inch extension on the tongue, so you can put a cooler on it. They all come standard with a heavy-duty arc front jack with a roller. And then our last version is a 5-foot Sport, which is kind of entry level. This one is done for a contract where we're selling multiple, but you can build this one up to whatever standards you want. But the standard version is just a 5-foot box, 30-inch tires. You can add the brush guards and tailgate and any kind of roof rack you want to it. But so it kind of goes small, medium, and then large trailers. But we're here in Colorado. If you want to look us up, we're on RugerTrailers.com, and you can call me at 303-909-5852. Thank you.
Hey guys, Britt Mounsell here with the American Adventure Lab. We're at 2024 Jeep Beach. I want to show you guys a couple of new things that we have coming out. So this, what you see behind me, is our Adventure Trailer Kit. And we call it a kit because basically the main product that we sell for this is the chassis itself. So the chassis is built to where if you want to put a Gladiator bed on it, we'll sell you brackets to mount a Gladiator bed. We have several things built for it as far as suspension, different heights. We have different links in the front where we can vary the length to do 2 bike carriers, 1 bike carrier. We've got a large cabinet with a swing out door and a slide out built for it. So all in all, what we're trying to do is build the toughest chassis that we can, knowing that you guys are going to beat on these things and take them through tough trails, but we still want to make sure it's lightweight, performs well, and has everything you need for the trail. All right, so the way the process works, you buy the chassis from us on the website. You have a bunch of options as far as finishes, different things as far as bike carriers, boxes, tire mounts, that type of thing. We also have Gladiator beds in stock. So we know most people don't want to ship a bed across the country. So hopefully you guys can find a bed closer to you that works well for your needs, is the right color and that type of thing. But we can ship the beds if you want to. This trailer here, we actually built the chassis out as a rolling chassis and shipped that. We also shipped him our load bearing enclosure, which is another new product that we have for 2024. He got all that stuff, assembled it in his shop at home, and then built what you see here. So basically what he did, once you get the bed installed, then you can move on to the back and do all the stuff above the bed. And this is where our new load bearing enclosure comes into play. So what we have here is sort of a mix between a tonneau cover and a truck cap. So we get you the extra height above the bed sides to do things like the larger refrigerators, a larger stack of drawers, more cargo. But we keep the roof line low, so if you want to run a rooftop tent on top of it, it doesn't really keep you from getting into your garage in those low clearance areas like parking decks and that type of thing. So think of it as a blend between a truck cap and a tonneau cover. 90% of it, maybe 95% of it is aluminum, so there's not much to corrode. Our supports that go on our internal bed rack, some of those are steel, and we just do that for extra strength. But the total product weighs about 150 pounds. Ships to you in a UPS box. You guys can assemble it at your shop, save a lot of money as compared to some of the more expensive truck caps on the market. And we have a lot of features and add-ons that you can put on it as well, from MOLLE panels that mount on the side. We've got our sleeper keeper up here on the top to hold your big tents. We also have a new roof basket that's coming out. Those are available now for purchase as well. So again, what we're trying to do is outfit your truck and or your ATK trailer to fit any need that you want, give you guys the options to build it to fit your needs. So all this is available on the website. You can find us at Instagram, American Adventure Lab, same thing for Facebook and YouTube. So what we want to do now is let Brenton tell you his story about how all this started and how he got to this point.
Hi, my name is Brenton Field. Got this American Adventure Lab trailer here. Got it from St. George, Utah, and brought it over to Atlanta, put it together, got a bed out of Chattanooga, paint matched it to a Jeep 392 2024 model. I was looking for something durable, off-road, that we could hook up and drive fast with big tires and not mess anything up, that was enclosed. It can hold all your tent, all your goods. My old lady's 17 bags that she had to take to the beach. And we can put bicycles, motorcycles on here. We've got a spare battery in the inside, so it's self-contained. And it's wonderful. 80 miles an hour down the interstate, rides like a charm.
Jeff with BADAC Adventure Co. here at More Expo. We've got our SS7 that we're showing today. This one is our super simple, lightweight version of a camper that really can go anywhere, and you can pull it with just about anything. Lightest weight version of this comes in at like 600 pounds. The way this one's sitting is 850 pounds. It has really all you need to get out there and enjoy the wilderness, have an adventure. We got doors both sides, 26 by 32. There's 80 inches of length. We're 4 foot wide on this camper. So nice 4-inch mattress. It's all Baltic birch construction. This one is our, like I said, SS7, so it's 7 foot long in the box. That's our super short. Total length's gonna be like right at 12 feet. I guess the back side here, we've got our gear storage that you can access from inside or outside. We don't do a battery on the inside of this one that's hard mounted to the, to the camper, so you don't have to have it on a tender or whatever when it's at your house. We do this one with your choice of power station. That way you can take it with you if you're not taking the trailer for that event or, camp situation you're going to. Got an OVS 270 awning, which is one of our options. This is the LTE on this one. Yakima Road shower for your shower situation. We've even got our shower tent off the other side here. Really, it just has all the things, but in a small, compact, lightweight version. Polyurea liner on the exterior, bed liner, that we can do in multiple colors. Our suspension on this one, we do a split torsion half axles, flexi ride. We can also do it with a Timbren 1-ton long arm. Heck, we option even our front tongue box for extra storage. We can do lock and roll or max couplers up front for the more extreme situations, but this thing will go anywhere your Jeep will go. So if you want to check us out, you're not here at more, BADACadventureco.com, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or BADACadventureco.com.
Hi, I'm Matt Cecil with Big Slack Off-Road here at Overland Expo East in Arrington, Virginia, and I have a few toys I want to tell you all about. First on the list is the Slacklander. This is the trailer that started it all for us. Obviously, we have solar capacity on it, but right behind that, you're going to have a full galley. You have a 2-burner stove and a 7-inch sink. You also have your main light control here because we put lights in every single compartment, lights underneath of it. We really want to make sure you can see what you're doing while you're wandering around. We also make access to every place there could be storage, which also doubles as great maintenance points. So when you have to work on a sink or a propane line, eventually it's going to happen, everything's easy to get to. And while I'm mentioning the sink, when you turn that on, it's actually going to drain up here in the front and not on your feet, so you don't have to stand in a puddle. We give you 11,000 pound rated tow hooks all the way around, just in case you find yourself in a weird spot. And this is all steel construction. When I say all steel, I mean I can stand on it, climb on it all day long, and it's never going to have a problem. For the suspension on this, we're using the Timbren axle-less suspension, and every Slacklander is going to come with brakes on it. So if your tow rig is set up for it, you'll control the brakes on the trailer, the backup lights will come on when you throw it in reverse, and you'll help keep that battery charged while you're riding down the road. Now, if that's not enough charging opportunities, we have one more for you. You can actually hook your battery charger, just like this. I did it last night myself. Right here to these two lugs and top your battery off that way. And same thing for maintenance purposes. Eventually a battery goes bad, you have to replace it, but you can pull up on this board and you have your battery, your 15-gallon water tank, and your water pump all within easy reach. On this side, we do have some really large storage compartments. You can fit a lot of gear and a lot of stuff in here. You can also put things on top of the trailer, and we give you tons of tie-down points. This particular one is outfitted with a shower/changing room, whichever one you want to use it for. Then we have another huge storage underneath. I've got some stuff in here to give it some scale. 5-gallon bucket's always a good measurement piece for me. We also have your side tow hooks here. Up here on the front, we have a full-size spare with a matching rim. And on this particular trailer, we have the lock and roll hitch that also features a removable tongue. We give you the chance to take that tongue off because when this is sitting in my driveway or my garage, that lines up perfectly and it's not pleasant. So you can pop it off and save yourself some space when you're not using it. Over on this side, the storage is going to look a little bit different. We have these two smaller compartments, and I've already got stuff in here and I've still got tons of space. I can reach all the way to the back. Pretty much the full length of my arm fits in there. And then of course, nothing's complete these days without a pull-out drawer for your fridge, fully wired and running. You can also fit 2 48-quart coolers here if you're not into refrigerators, and it slides effortlessly all day long. Whenever you go to fill up that 15-gallon water tank, it fills up just like an RV right here, very easy to get to. This trailer can support a 270 awning, pretty much any rooftop tent. We haven't found one yet that doesn't work. If you were to buy this trailer and I say, we'll go from here down, minus the tent and the awning, I don't rep those, I just have some, it's gonna set you back just a little over $17,000 as it sits right now. And you can actually option this particular trailer all the way down to a starting price right at $13,000. So we try to give you a whole lot of choices on how you set it up. And I do have another trailer here I'd love to show you since we're talking about it.
Hey guys, this is Nick from Tiny Camper Company. We are here at the Overland Expo East. We have our 5x10 Apache with us, and we also have our 4x8 Teardrop with us. If you want to go ahead and take a look at the back of our camper with us. Back here we have our 24-inch back galley. We have backsplash here. We have a tower outlet here. Some of this stuff isn't standard on the camper itself. We also have a laser engraved mat here from Eco Coolers. Sometimes we can put these on there. We can get other stuff done with it. So if you had like a family crest or a family logo or something like that, or a business logo that you wanted to put on here, we can do that as well for you. The door is a slam hatch with marine springs here the LED lights. We also have a propane tank here, which is for your stoves or whatever you need to use it for, your little rocket stoves and stuff. We also have a Jeep table here. These here can go on any one of our campers, on any side of our camper. It's real simple. You just do these two little latches here. It opens up, drops down. Now you have a place to either put your one burner, a coffee pot, or whatever else you want. You also have your fender here, which is right in line with the table. That gives you more storage space and countertop space, basically. And then down here is our ports for our zero breeze AC unit, which is ducked inside the camper itself. And then underneath, we also have drop down jacks for stability of the camper whenever you are unhooked and camping. Tire size on our typical off-road tires are going to be a 31-inch MT tire with a 5-on 4.5 hub, and it's a typical Jeep rim. We can also upgrade to a 5-on 5.5, a 5-on 5.5, a 5-on 6.5. So we can pretty much accommodate the different hub styles and lug patterns for your vehicle. The price will affect that. So the price that you get for the 5-on 4.5 will not be the same as the other size hubs and stuff like that. Our typical doors are not this big. Our typical doors are about 6 inches shorter, and they do not have windows in them. This is an upgrade for doors with windows, and this is also a bigger window. So that way for the taller people and your little bit larger people can get in and out of the camper a lot easier. We also have a 270 awning that is attached to the camper itself. With our roof racks, we also have a front tongue storage box that you can either put a generator in and or a refrigerator, like this ice cold cooler here from Inca 4x4. So you guys can check them out as well. We do partner with them on some stuff, so check them out as well. Our trailer frames are made out of steel. It's a 3-inch square tubing going from the front to the back to where you can utilize the rear receiver hitch as a recovery point. The frames are all Rhino lined. We run either max coupler, lock and roll, or a pintle hitch on all of our trailers. That way you have more articulation and stuff like that while you're off-roading. So inside the 5x10 Apache, you're going to have a front cubby, you're going to have a back cubby, you're going to get either a zero breeze ported in the back like this one is, or you can get a 5,000 BTU window unit that would go right up here in the front section here, and it would be about 2 inches sticking out of the wall, and it would be all encased, looking like a picture frame with a box built around the back of the AC unit, so it just doesn't look like a window unit sitting outside the camper. And that gets all done in the trim. It'll be all color matching the camper, so it doesn't look like anything's just out of the ordinary. It's going to look like it's one seamless part of the camper itself.
Hi, Todd with TCTeardrops, and this is our Adventure Edition trailer that we brought to the show today. This one here comes in one size. It's to haul our motorcycles, our e-bikes. We can run solar. We have the water on here. We've got the shower room. We've got the front runner awning with another room we can install. Dometic 55 IM, along with the Dometic stove we can pull out. Cook right here. Have our silverware drawer. Plenty of storage for us to be on the road for about 10 days at a shot. Propane, heater air conditioner vent, 6'7" of sleeping inside with a full cabinetry. Our own ventilation system, so we've got fans in our doors. Instead of penetrating the roof, we run fans here, pulls the good air out, the bad air in. We've got ventilation fans inside for cold weather camping, keeping that condensation out. You can run a dual sport bike up here, or when I'm not running the dual sport bike, I've got my 1 Up USA bike ramps. I'll put our e-bikes on here. We run specialized levos and 360 watts of solar, 260 on flexible, another 100 here. Along with that, then we can recharge our e-bikes remotely, going with our 1100 watt inverter, and I've got 200 amps of lithium battery up here. So that'll charge our e-bikes no matter where we're at. So we can be sitting out in Moab and recharge. I can pull this one with the 4Runner with the bike on here. I'm about 475 pounds of tongue weight loaded, and for a trip with this bike. And when I have our e-bikes on here, I pull this with a Subaru Forester Wilderness. So this model is a perfect model to take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. The same model, I can go up into a 37-inch tire. You can go to our website, TCTeardrops.com, and you can find out more information on this or any of our other models. Throughout sizes and models, we got about 16 different sizes of models. We can fit pretty much any car out there, from light towing capacities to full-on off-road.
Hey everybody, I'm Michael with Vintage Trailer Works. We have an XTR Overlander here at the show. So starting in the back kitchen area, you have a nice big countertop here. You have cabinetry with pass-throughs on bottom of both sides there. You have a nice spot for your cooler here. That slides out, back in. So this is kind of where all your electrical and your water storage will live. So we do have 10 gallons of water storage on board. Like I said, all your electricals down there. You got a sink up top here, more cabinet space, little spot for your paper towels and other stuff up there. As we come around, you got a spot for where you're filling up your water, shore power. You got your rear stabilizers on the corner there to help you not move around while you're camping. So you do have these 30-inch off-road tires. Once you get inside this one, we put some front wall sliding storage in here. It slides back and forth. You got some lights up top, some vents for your air conditioner heater, and then you got this nice queen size mattress. Like I said, all your cabinetry can be accessed inside and outside. So you got some plugs up there for powering your cell phones or just whatever you're plugging in there. We threw a TV in this one for some entertainment. And then on your front here, you get a nice front rack that you can throw just whatever on here. Cargo boxes, or this is where our AC heater would go if we provided one with it. But really just a great storage area to strap something down to. So on our front here, that's where we throw batteries and solar controllers and inverters if you were to get one. That's just kind of where all the main electronics live. But that is pretty much the trailer with the roof rack on top. It's about an 800-pound capacity. And of course your roof vent. You got plenty of lights all inside and outside the trailer. So you can go online to our website at vintagetrailerworksinc.com. And then of course we have all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hey everyone, I'm Jamin. I'm with Kingdom Camping. We're out here in Springfield, Missouri. This is our Base X, which is our gear trailer that we've come out with. It does have the same steel chassis as our Adventure Pro Mini that you see over there. And this is a gear trailer that's for the outdoorsman. It's got a lot of storage space up front. We do have the Cruisemaster articulating hitch with a handbrake. You see here the DC to DC charging cable, which runs into our red arc. We'll get to that in a second. Nice ARC off-road jack or spare tire. We have a charging port here and a solar port right next to it, so you can lay a solar blanket out to charge your battery. And right inside this front cavity here, these cabinets are all aluminum with a nice rubber seal around the inside, so they seal off nice. We have the Red Arc Manager 30 kit, inverter, charger, and this distribution box here. And as you can see, the door handles are tension handles, so when these go in, you turn them and it sucks the seal tight for a nice seal. Here on the side is our kitchen option. So this buyer got the kitchen slide, so it does have the 2-burner cooktop. And also your refrigerator slide. There's no refrigerator on it right now, but you can have a Dometic fridge or any type of fridge really. There's plenty of space here. Down here to this cavity, we've got a nice Molly panel. We've mounted our Red Arc display on here. We've got hot and cold water in the sink, and that drains down the side here. Up top you can see we have some floodlights. These are all controlled with Red Arc, so you can have a nice lit campsite at nighttime. We have a nice 270 awning, goes all the way around the side and the back here. So there's some extra Molly panels on the back. This is a good spot for roto packs or anything like that. There's a big empty cavity here in the rear end that you can store all sorts of goodies. So if you're an outdoorsman, there's plenty of space. I'll jump in here. Ugh. So you can see how big it is. There's a 2-inch hitch on the back. That's great for bikes or even a small motorcycle. If you can have a hitch and take that with you. There's arc corner steadies on each corner. So these are strong stabilizer jacks in the corners. We've got nice rigid fenders, help you get up on top. You can have a roof tent actually mounted on this roof rack. So if you want to sleep with this trailer, you can have a roof tent up top. There's more MOLLE panels here on the other side, just mounting all sorts of stuff. We've got a hatchet mounted in here on the rubber clamps. And then all the way up front, we do have our water package in this unit. So there's a shower awning, and also your fill port is right here. There's a 30-gallon water tank. So you have onboard water, hot water, and all the way, the final box is our gas. So this is plumbed to the kitchen and to the hot water heater for hot water. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you got any questions, go on our website. It's kingdomcampingrv.com. We have some YouTube videos on YouTube. We're on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have any questions, reach out. We'd love to help you.
I'm Ryan with Rustic Mountain Overland and CVT. We're here exhibiting with our brand partners from Climate and Howell, and we're just showing off a lot of the cool stuff that we have here in booth 128. This is our Patrol XCT trailer, fully made in the USA. It's all steel, powder coated. Does have our Waterport 4-gallon here on the Extrusion Overland rack. We also have an 8-gallon up top, just so that there's plenty of water and storage. You do have tailgate access here on the back of the trailer so that you can get into this main storage compartment. And then the lid, this is a nice thing. Even with the tent deployed and all the stuff on it, you can still open the lid to access all of your gear and internal storage. It's a mess right now because I've probably got socks and all kind of stuff in there. But we do have our mount hood tent, just a traditional clamshell from CVT as well. You have lateral access on both sides, either the passenger or driver, and rear access. Does include the awning T-slots, which is nice for accessories, awnings directly onto the tent. As you come forward on our trailer, we do have front galley storage. This is equipped with a Dometic CFX3 45 liter on a Timbo Tusk slide. Again, another made in the US product that in the Timbo Tusk. And then I tell everybody this is my essential survival kit: coffee, bourbon, first aid, in that order. And then on the front, we have our lock and roll hitch coupler, which is a nice off-road, fully captive locking system for your vehicle. RusticMountainOverland.com or CVTTents.com.
Hey, this is Tristan with Cedar Ridge Campers. Behind me is one of our brand new trailers. This is called the Deneb. It's the new trailer for us. It's a fully modular design, still full fiberglass composite like all of our other trailers. This one is on the all-terrain chassis instead of the off-road chassis. We can do either or, either the off-road chassis or the all-terrain chassis on this trailer. Up front here, we have a tongue box. This is a refrigerator box. We don't have a refrigerator in this one, but you can put a refrigerator up here. We build these boxes in-house. This one just has a 2-inch ball coupler on the front, but if you get the XT chassis on this trailer, you can get the DO35 articulating hitch from Cruisemaster. Moving down a little bit here, full Arctic turn doors and windows on this trailer. We use a large 30 by 36 inch door. We also have a door on each side, so it's easy to get in and out. Large windows with both a screen and a shade built into them. Inside this trailer, it's all carpeted, so it's a nice warm feel. Then we got a queen size mattress inside here with a bunk. And the bunk is an option. We can also have cabinets inside, and you can put that, it's fully modular. So basically this trailer just comes as a shell. And if you want to buy a cot later or cabinets later, you can add them later. You can buy just a shell to begin with and build it out yourself, or you can buy the parts from us and we can build it out for you, or you can, down the road, you can also buy the parts and do it yourself. Coming down here, we got full steel fenders, stand-on fenders. You can stand on these fenders on this trailer. This one has a 2,200 pound timber and suspension. Propane tank for your stove back here. And then this one, we have it set up with our countertop option, and then the stove sink combo slide out. And then we use the Dometic hydrate faucets, and the Dometic water jugs fit perfectly down underneath there.
You can configure this galley different ways. You could do 3 sets of drawer banks. You could just have it all open and use it for totes, or you can have just a drawer bank and a refrigerator in this section. This trailer also is super modular, so it doesn't have a built-in power system, so you just use a portable power station. We carry Lion Energy, and that's what's running this whole trailer, is their Lion Energy Safari 1600. Coming around here, you can see our roof rack can hold up to 500 pounds, so you can mount a rooftop tent up there. So if you want to check out our trailers, check out CedarRidgeCampers.com. You also can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Cedar Ridge Campers.
Hey, this is Jeff from Phantom Teardrops. This camper here is our XT model. It's got a bunk in the front here. This is 12 foot long. The trailer is 16 foot. So this has got your off-road wheel package, 45-degree torsion. It's bronze colored with a diamond plate on it around the bottom. And then on the back here, the galley has got your stainless steel and the hot water heater and everything. And this is our premium model. It's a little bit shorter, it's 10 foot. The trailer is 14 foot. It's got your stove and everything in the galley. If you want to get more information, go to phantomteardrops.com and go check us out.
Hey, I'm Drew Hunt with Bean Trailer. We're down here at the Flagstaff Expo. We have a couple different trailers in our booth right now. This is going to be our brand new Beanstalk 2.0. So this is a newly designed trailer for this year, built around lower entry price and lighter weight. So starting weight on this one's only 1175. So for people that have a lower tow capacity, cross tracks, RAV4s, two-door Jeeps, stuff like that, this is an awesome option to actually be able to get into a trailer and get into the outdoors, into the backcountry. This one does have the 4-inch lift and all-terrain Wild Peak tires. So really capable. We've actually towed this trailer through Poison Spider and Moab. So way more capable than most vehicles are going to be. It's a little bit pared down. It's our only option that does not have the rear galley and pop-up hatch in the back. So that's how we saved a lot of that weight and a lot of that cost. But we designed this really nice side-mounted galley option. So you can do the cooking discada on the corner here. You can do the kitchen packages with a table that slides underneath, or a table that slides into underneath the rear galley or the rear shelf in the back, or you can run both if you do want to have that extended table space. You have the doors here with the screens. You can run sliders if you're looking for that step to get up, or just a little bit of protection when you are off-road. We have the awesome 270 awning up top, so tons of coverage when you're cooking off to the side here. Running the APL 55 from ISCO up front, ready to be outside, so you can just let it live on that front storage shelf. We also have that shelf slotted so you can put on any kind of storage boxes that you want. Right here we're just running a simple Cobalt, but you can run Alu boxes, Roam boxes, kind of whatever your preference is there. We have the optional second door on this one, as well as this window out the side. Here you can kind of get a better view of how much ground clearance you have with that off-road package. We have a second awning over on this side as well, spare tire, stabilizer jacks on the back. So you can really deck out this trailer. Starting price on this is only 16 grand, and it has the same one-piece fiberglass shell as all of our other models. So you don't have any seams at that roof line that you have to worry about separating out and leaking. Hit us up at beantrailer.com and reach out to our sales team if you have any questions.
My name is Rick. This is Bivouac Camping Trailers, a company out of Phoenix, Arizona. We're here to show you the Moab Gobi. Moab Gobi is designed to be a trailer you sleep inside instead of the standard rooftop tent. We make those as well, but this is the one that we're highlighting here. It's a queen size mattress inside, standard queen size mattress, interior cabinets, comfortably sleeping 2 people. We have a fan on the roof, a max fan. We have the rooftop or the roof rack, or you can do an optional rooftop tent, adding more sleeping capacity. On the roof, we have awnings that come out the side, awnings that go all the way around as well. The biggest thing about the Gobi is the construction of it. The walls are an aluminum extrusion with styrofoam insulation. There's aluminum extrusion around the perimeter. There's some aluminum studs, styrofoam insulation, fiberglass interior and exterior panel laminated together. So we get these rigid walls, very lightweight, very strong. We don't use wood for the walls. And then we connect all these walls together and seal them and trim them and all that. It gives us a very, very lightweight but very strong box that we're for off-roading. If you come to the front here, we have an electrical compartment and we have a tankless outdoor shower, tankless hot water heater for an outdoor shower. This one we just happen to have a nozzle on here, but we also have shower heads. So you can put a shower enclosure here that'll have your porta potty toilet, and you have an on-demand hot water shower, 27-gallon fresh water tank. Propane's up here, it's fed to the back. As we walk to the back, I'll show you the galley. We use the rear door to create our galley rear awning. The galley itself, 2-burner stove. Here's our sink, hot water running to the rear sink. We also have optional refrigerators, front opening refrigerators or top opening coolers in the rear. We have a stub out for the propane barbecue that comes on the spare tire gate, and then these prep tables that'll flip up as well. So when you swing the spare tire gate closed, these prep tables go down. But basically what it gives you is somewhere to prep your food, barbecue, cook your side dishes, all under the rear door awning. In addition to the Gobi, we also have a few other models, the Ford XL, the ones that utilize a rooftop tent instead. The rooftop tent that will raise up and create extra room and extra space for you. So if you're interested, find us at moabaz.com, M-O-A-B, like Moab, Utah, moabaz.com. Again, this is Rick with Bivouac Camping Trailers.
Hi, I'm Scott Rowan with ROC Trailers, and this is our new model, the ALD09. And this trailer, we introduced it last year. It's a fiberglass reinforced composite shell. We have a full rock slider frame. We have axle suspension, and we're using the Flexi Ride because it's adjustable. The mattress is a queen size mattress. You can buy it as a base trailer with just sleeping compartment, and then you can option it up however you want to. So this one has a lot of the options. It has the deployable table, the full galley, molly racks, rooftop tent, 270 awning, AC, air conditioning, and onboard water. So pretty much everything you could want in a camper we've got here. And again, you can buy whatever options you want there. Comes in different colors. We have different graphics and different colors or solid colors. Typically we put the method wheels on it. We use lock and roll couplings. Also rooftop vent is unimpeded by the load rack on top. So we have sink here, space to store the cooktop here, so you can take it out, put it on the countertop, put it on the table. Also, like I said, we have water, we have a shore power hookup here, deployable solar panel here, so you can pull this off, set it off in the sun. We also offer the Julka tent with a portable fold-up toilet with a self-sealing bags, and that actually fits in the front of the tongue box, so you don't have to store it with the rest of your stuff. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we do make the shell, we make the frame, make a lot of the brackets and ladder and whatnot in-house. ROC Trailers, ROC Trailers.com.
Hi, I'm Todd with TCTeardrops. Something new for us is the newest model out is the Terrain. You'll notice it's a 5-foot sides versus our traditional 4-foot teardrop. Still same based off of our teardrops, same construction, same platform for what we use for hauling the teardrops as far as the frames. We can still do the motorcycles up front. We've got the storage box. Still gonna cook outside, but what really changes is we got awnings. We have all of our shower system. We can put a room over on the side here. But what really changes is coming inside. We can sit 4 full-size adults. Right now I've got it set up for 2 adults. We have a ton of room in here. So all your storage, seating for adults, and we have our pups in there with us. It's got a bed. It literally takes about a minute to switch it from bed to a couch like that. Got a porta potty inside. You can use it there, but you can also bring it out and put it in the shower room on the side here. Stove is still going to store right here in the side. Yes, these are going to change the locking slides. We literally finished this trailer at 3 o'clock and we hit the road at 3:15. So fridge is still going to be on a slide. Tons of shelving, tons of cabinetry, cabinets underneath the bed, full storage all the way up to the front of the trailer. This is based off of a 5x10, so still the same body length that we've always had. So literally we have no changes on top of that. Staying in a price range, introductory price range of $16,000 for this. We're about $25,000 the way we're set up, and go to our website, TCTeardrops.com, and we have it right on there. You can build your own trailer out. And if you have any questions, just give me a call.
Hello, my name is Mandy Lee and I am with Nucamp RV. Nucamp makes a series of teardrop trailers and a truck camper, so I'm going to quickly show you the smallest unit that we make, the Tag. The Tag's great because it's lightweight, comes in just over 1,200 pounds, really well built, rugged, and has lots of clearance, so it's really great to take out there on the road. Up front here, it's got a nice platform where you can strap anything you might need, extra water, gas, generator. It's got a very rugged tank here up on the front where your battery and propane can sit, plenty of room for other supplies as well. And then finally a little extra platform up front because we can never carry enough stuff, right? As you come around to the side, it's got a door on each side, so it's really easy. If you've got two people, you don't have to crawl over each other. The bed is almost a queen size bed, so it's really roomy. It also comes in a wider version. You can get a 5 foot wide or a 6 foot wide version of this. One of my favorite things about these units is that they still feel really homey and comfortable when you're in them. It's got all Amish built wood cabinetry. It's got a really huge, nice skylight window with screens that both have a blockout shade or a screen when you open the window. It comes with a ceiling fan and, believe it or not, air conditioning. Around the outside, you can see they've put on really rugged steps. They don't move, they don't go in or out. That will allow you to access the top, which has a Yakima rack on it, so you can bring bikes or canoes or whatever along with you. There's also a flex solar panel on top that comes with the Boondock package. And of course, as we move around the back of the unit, we have the kitchen, which is really awesome. You can have a huge space out here to cook. A lot of people will put a tent up over the back of the kitchen just to protect against weather. You can get a microwave as an option. If you don't want the microwave, you can replace that with a cabinet. It's got a sink, 2-burner stove, and of course it comes with a Yeti cooler that slides in and out. So it's got pretty much everything you need for a fun, comfortable camp trip. You can find more about the Nucamp trailers at nucamprv.com. I also personally make a lot of videos about the Nucamp trailers. If you're interested, my YouTube channel is Mandy Lee Photo.
Hi, my name is Kevin White with Tax Outdoors from Houston, Texas. Today I'm going to show you our tiger moth habitat at the Outside Adventure Expo in Salt Lake City. The tiger moth is our smallest habitat. It's designed for 2 adults. Basically, the bed on the inside is the equivalent of a full-size bed. One of the things with our design is our main intention is for people to be able to tow it with any kind of vehicle without having to upgrade to a special truck or anything like that. Also, all of our habitats are garageable in a standard 7-foot garage. So with the tiger moth here, the dry weight is going to be anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 pounds. The reason why we have a variation on that weight is we have 2 different versions of all of our trailers. We have an Overland model, which is the version behind me. Overland models basically replace a torsion axle with a timber and axle suspension. On the front, we change the 2-inch ball hitch out for a lock and roll articulating hitch. And we also upgrade the tires from a 15-inch wheel to a 16-inch wheel with a Cooper Discover all-terrain tire on it. The main feature functionality of the Tiger Moth is basically your ability to do everything outside. So we have a soft goods package that gives you an awning. It also gives you screen doors. You can see behind me here to screen yourself in when you're on the interior of the trailer. The one on the rear rolls up into the top here, so that way you can let yourself in and out easily. We have a pull-out kitchen that comes out from the back here. It's got some organizational storage in it. It also has a cover that turns into a work area. And we've got a cutting board for maybe the top third of the storage here. And then this bin, instead of organizational storage, is just wide open, deep, so that way you can put your pots and pans, larger kind of items in it. Since the Tiger Moth has no running water or plumbing, we put a jerry can on the back that gives you 5 gallons of water, just so you can use it for cooking, washing your hands, whatever you need to do while you're back here. There's a switch plate in here that allows you to turn on a few different LED lights around the trailer, and one of them is a light that lights up the camp area here for you at nighttime. So that's a valuable feature there. If we move around to the side here, you can see how the Tiger Moth features kind of a nice open floor plan if you want to look at it that way. So when you have the back hatch open and also the gull wing door on the side, you have a nice open view from anywhere behind you to the side. It makes you feel like you're outside even while you're inside of it. You never lose that outside or that camping feel. The screen door is removable. It just Velcros around the perimeter of the opening on the interior, so it's really easy to take on and off. And the gull wing door has a couple of attachments up here, so that way while it's open, you can hang things from it with a carabiner or a strap, bungee, whatever you need to do. Let's move to the front here. The front tongue features a cargo deck with a little bit of separation between the front panel and the toolbox here. That gives you the ability to store something like an electric cooler or any other larger items that you want to strap down. The deck features multiple slots and holes, so that way you have multiple attachment points for bungeeing, ties, ratchets, whatever you need to do. There's a 12-volt plug here on the front that allows you to plug in your electric cooler. Usually people will keep their electric cooler on the inside while they're towing to their campsite, and then once they get stabilized and parked at their campsite and set up, they put the cooler on the front here and plug it in to the 12-volt plug. The toolbox on the front is just a stainless steel powder coated toolbox that basically is good for your wheel chocks, your extension cords, any of your kind of outside items that pertain to towing or any other gear that you want to put in there. This is the lock and roll hitch that I spoke about. So since this is an overland, we've got the lock and roll articulating hitch. This particular part from lock and roll is a height adjuster, so that way you can change the height of your hitch based on the height of your receiver on your tow vehicle. If this were to be a standard model, it would just be a 2-inch ball hitch. Around the corner here, we've got a spare tire, which is included. That's a standard feature. This window in the front is a new addition for the 2021 model year. And what we do with this window also as an optional feature is if you want an air conditioner, we can replace this window with this small window with a window air conditioning unit. You do have the ability on the Tiger Moth to plug into shore power. So you've got your 30 amp connection here that goes down to your standard issue 120 volt plug extension cord. And we also have a solar panel plug right here to keep your batteries charged. The battery system and main power system of the Tiger Moth, if you're going to be camping off grid or doing dispersed camping, is 12 volt power. So underneath the bed here on the inside, we've got 2 Group 27 batteries that can be run parallel to power all your lights, your 12 volt plugs, and your USB ports. There is a USB port on the inside at the head of the bed for charging your phone and things like that. On the top, we also have load bars, which are an optional feature on the standard model. It's standard on the Overland model. They're great for your Thule accessories, mounting a bike up there. We also have the ability to adjust the load bars to the forward part of the trailer on the little cargo deck up here on the top, and moving the last load bar into the track gives you the ability to mount a rooftop tent. The Tiger Moth can fit a rooftop tent that's 56 by 48 when it's packed up, so you can basically put a 3-person rooftop tent or smaller on there to increase your capacity to a couple more people if you want to have some guests with you. Lastly, another option that we have on the Tiger Moth is this 5-pound propane tank. We had a lot of customer feedback that since one of the main features is cooking with a camp stove in the little kitchen area here, that nobody likes how fast the little Coleman green butane tanks run out. So we have a mount here that holds your propane tank onto the fender, and when you're not using it, you can use your regulator hose and deploy your propane tank to underneath the kitchen, so that way you have more fuel for longer staying power. That's pretty much the gist of the exterior of the Tiger Moth here. The interior of the Tiger Moth is pretty simple at the end of the day. This little dinette table is great for the daytime for eating lunch and snacks. It's just a post that screws into a mount on the ground, and the tabletop affixes to it. When you're done with that, at the end of the day and you're ready to go to bed, you can unscrew the tabletop, and this little couch right here just pulls the rest of the way to the side of the trailer here, and that's what makes out your bed. We do have a 12-volt vent fan up in the top, which is kind of an underrated feature in my opinion. It does a really great job of pulling air out of here and keeping the interior of the trailer cool when it's a nice day like today. And in the front, we've got some storage for the head of the bed for maybe a book. You can see a cup holder up there that holds a drink. And then we've got some plugs for when you're plugged into shore power. You can plug into 120 volt. And we've got a USB port and a 12 volt plug for when you're only running off your battery. There's a switch plate right here in the back that allows you to turn on various lights on the interior of the trailer and the outside of the trailer. And we also, again, like I showed on the front of the trailer and the side of the trailer, have multiple holes and attachment points. So that way you can hang a cargo net, get your bedding up out of your way during the daytime, do whatever you want to do there. For more information, you can visit our website at taxoutdoors.com.
This is the OPUS OP Lite. It was designed to handle lighter towing capacity vehicles, or it was designed for that market. So your Jeeps with a 3,500 pound tow capacity, this is the product for you. It's still got the same air tent, so it inflates inside of 3 minutes or so. You could set this unit up inside of 5 minutes or so. Main differences with the OP Lite are it's designed for that weekend warrior. So people that are looking to hook up on a Friday, come back on a Sunday. It's got a single AGM battery and a single 20-gallon water tank here. What it doesn't have is the cargo rack and heater features, so no Truma Varia heat built into this thing. But it's a small little fun box that you can take absolutely anywhere. It's really lightweight. Like I said, it's great for the Jeep community because of its the Jeep's 3,500 pound tow capacity. It can pull this easily. The weight of this is 2,200 pounds dry, probably looking at 2,300 pounds with water and propane built onto the unit. So super lightweight, low towing profile. You won't feel this thing behind you. Similar to the OP2, it's got a large double storage on the front here with the ARB 63QT built in and some additional storage here. This is the control panel for your main power, lights, pumps, fridge, all the 12-volt sockets built into this unit, and a slightly smaller pull-out kitchen. So this has got a 4-ring burner cooker still, but a slightly smaller sink here for washing and keeping the dishes clean. But the same chopping board here as well, so slightly smaller kitchen in total. It's got some rear storage, so it's got, like the OP2, has some rear storage right on the back section there. And it's a single fold, so it's got quite a large bed. I think it's got a 6'2" in terms of length bed, 4'6" in terms of width as well. And then the towing profile is very, very small. It's about 4'5" in terms of its towing profile, so it's very, very small. This is the OPUS OP Lite interior, so the same wraparound leatherette interior for this unit. Designed for 2 people, really, so like I said, those weekend warriors that are looking to leave on a Friday, get home on a Sunday, and then plenty of interior living space for 2 people. And then on the front, it's got a queen size bed, so 6'2" in length, 4'6" in width, so plenty of interior living space. The tent fabric is a little bit lighter, so it'll deal with the heat without an air conditioner just that little bit better. A huge amount of ventilation in this thing, so this massive rear window. You've got top vents into the tent, you've got these side windows, and then a big front window on the bed. So crosswinds left and right, front to back, plenty of ventilation inside of this thing. So get it out onto the beach and feel that sea breeze. It's the OP Lite queen bed, 6'2" in length, 4'6" in width. Ceiling heights, actually I forgot to mention those. You've got 8'1" in terms of ceiling height, so even the tallest people can live comfortably inside of here. And then when this thing's opened up for 2 people, it is huge, it's cavernous, so plenty of living space, plenty of interior storage for all your clothes and all your food, all the stuff you want to take with you when you're camping throughout the weekend. If you want to look us up, then www.opuscamper.us. I'm here with XGrid. We've got dealers across the country, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm Joey, and I'm the owner of Athens Overland, and this is our Sparrow camper trailer. The cabin feels more like a home. It's got a high-end residential feel. It has more headroom, and it's got a very large entry door, so it's comfortable to get in and out of. And the mattress configures as a bed or as as a couch. And that little table over here picks up and relocates so you can sit with a laptop and a cup of coffee or watch a movie. We have air conditioning, a zero breeze air conditioner, storage all around up top. All the lights are warm and dimmable, and on the porch lights as well. Spare tire, molly panel, rock guards, and stand-on fenders. And coming back to the kitchen, we're all electric, so there's a induction cooktop, Dometic 60-liter fridge, all the cabinets lock in, lighting everywhere in the cabinets, under the cabinets, and we have this giant pass-through which is really nice because you can kind of hang out with somebody inside while you're in the galley. And obviously the hatch becomes an instant awning. So once you open the galley, you've got an awning already set up. And because we're all solar and we want you to be able to use everything off grid, we have 820 watts of solar on the roof. So we've got two 410 watt modules on the roof. And there's also deployable solar. So we have another charge controller so you can add solar on the ground. So we're sitting there at the show rocking over a kilowatt of solar. In our tongue box, we have storage up top as the back end of the Zero Breeze air conditioner. It's all actively ventilated on a thermostat, so it senses the heat. If the Zero Breeze turns on, it exhausts the heat out the other fan. On the lower part of the tongue box is our electrical system. We have a ginormous 5 kW battery, and we put all of our electrical components in this kind of glorified milk carton with a quick disconnects front and back, so it's easy to access and easy to work on. And in the front, there is shore power, just like any RV, so you can plug in and charge that way as well. We're www.AthensOverland.com. We're also on Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, please check us out. Thanks so much.
Hi, my name is Jeff Baker, and I am with HYK Outdoors out of Kingdom City, Missouri. And today we're at the MORE Expo down in Springfield, and I'm going to do a quick walk around of our newest R-Series camper. This camper is very unique in the construction of the panels that we're using to build it. Inside of the core of the panel, we've got a recycled cork and rubber layer, and so what we've been able to do is lighten the camper up a little bit. We get some thermal insulation, some acoustic insulation from the product there, and then we've also added sustainability to the product. So the beauty of cork is that it can be harvested every 9 years, and so we don't kill the tree when we harvest the cork. So we're trying to use less wood cutting trees down and use more of a recycled product in the product. So inside of this camper, you get to see some raw cork, some exposed cork, which is really cool. The headliner in this is all cork, is an exposed cork. This is super cool because now when you're sleeping at night, you'll find that condensation gets absorbed into that cork and then gets released back out throughout the day. This camper is about 100 pounds lighter than its predecessor that was built out of Baltic birch plywood. So we've lightened the camper up a little bit. The camper is super quiet in comparison. Some of the tests we did, we saw a 20 to 25 decibel drop from the external to the internal sound. Sleep super sound, super quiet at night, makes it a really great option. We put a Molly panel on the side so that you can hold all of your gear. We have these super awesome turn overland doors. This is a new door to us. Great window feature. So this window can be locked in multiple positions. It has a privacy screen. It has a regular bug screen, or it can be completely open. It also partially locks open, so now you've got a small gap for just some basic airflow to get through. It's a fantastic new door. In the back galley, we've tried to build just a very simple, easy to use, utilitarian rear galley, basic setup with some sliding doors up top for all your gear, some underlighting. One of our switches turns our overhead light on, one switch turns an underglow light on, so at night we have red lights around the camper shining onto the ground so there's nothing in your face. 12-volt USB-C plug, and then some basic storage here, enough room for a 45-liter fridge freezer. We can put that on a slide out for you, or you can set that up for just storage. Off-road axle setup by Timbren, 3,500-pound axles, rear stabilizers, stand-on fenders, everything that we can build in-house, we build in-house, and then assemble the product right in central Missouri for you to come and pick up at the factory. Our website is HYKOutdoors.com, and that's HYK Outdoors.com, and we'd love for you to follow us on social.
Hi, I'm Tim with X-Venture Trailers. We're here at the MORE Expo in Springfield, Missouri. We have both our XV2 and XV3 trailers here today. Our XV2 is kind of the flagship. It's designed after a military trailer that Shutt Industries builds. So we got a trailer here that's 100% made out of aluminum. There are no structural welds. It's all huck bolted together. This is actually a chunk of the frame. And it's a long story about why this is better than a welded frame, so I'm not going to go into the long story, but I'll just tell you it's got a 10-year chassis warranty, and in 25 years of the company building stuff like this, we've never had a chassis fail. This trailer is equipped with a 25-gallon on-demand water. It's got a 25-gallon water tank, on-demand water heater. Obviously, we got a sink with hot and cold water for doing dishes. We got a shower outlet on the other side. We use a partner stove here for cooking lunch, cooking dinner, making coffee. The XV2 has a elevating rack, so it actually goes down about 6 inches from where it is now. It'll go up another foot, so if you want to put a quad in the back, if you want to put dirt bikes in the back, you can haul almost anything in this trailer. Depending on how you have it equipped, you'll have about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds of payload available to you. So if you need to go to Home Depot and carry 1,000 pounds of brick, you can do that, which is very unusual in this industry. Not a lot of trailers can do that. Up to 37-inch tires. We can match your bolt pattern to whatever vehicle you have. And then, kind of all the same other accessories that a lot of trailers have, with the exception, not too many people have a 7-foot stainless galley table, great for preparing meals. And up front we have a cargo box that has a 50-quart ARB fridge. In the middle of that we have some storage, and then on the far side we have a dual battery system with switches for our lighting system, which is 6 rack lights, 4 bed lights, 4 underbody lights, and then it also controls our water pump. So this trailer as it sits is pretty much loaded with everything we can do, but you can get it just as a base cargo trailer, and then you can build it up with any accessories you want. So it's pretty much however you want to build your trailer, that's how we'll equip it. So we appreciate you taking a look. Come down to the More Expo, check it out, and we'll be at the other Overland Expos this summer. Our website is goxventure.com.
I'm Brent Bazemore with Drifter Trailers, and we brought our Gen 3 exoskeleton out to the Overland Expo Mountain West. Give you a walk around on it. Start at the front, and this unit has a 95-quart Dometic fridge freezer combination unit. It's got a large front basket that'll hold a 45-quart Yeti this way, and room for another one on the other side. Has a full-size 325 spare tire, and as we walk around the trailer, we've got running boards down the sides, going into solid steel fenders, then going all the way back. And again, there's a 325 tire on 3,500-pound Timbren suspensions. This is a cook box we built for the show. Then going back around, the entire trailer has a full steel skeleton on it. Hatch door in the back gets you pass through open spaces. We have big storage compartments down below. Put all of your groceries and other things in there that you need to bring with you. We have a large door in the back, lets you have plenty of access. On this trailer we have 10 Baja design light pods, 8 in amber, 2 in clear, all controlled by S-Pod and Bluetooth. This trailer has a 400 amp solar charger system powered through the RANC, going into 2 200 amp batteries, LiPo batteries underneath. We have this large workspace on the back that also protects the back of the trailer. It'll tote a lot of weight, especially when pinned in. Coming around to this side, got a shower enclosure with a water heater, propane water heater, powered by the propane tank on this side. And then also this unit comes with a Zero Breeze and an electric hive portable air conditioning. You have entry doors on both sides, storage box doors on both sides. Again, the cooler mounting over here, and a 10-gallon Yakima road shower. This unit retails out for about $54,000. www.driftertrailers.com, and we're on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm Corey with Offroad Trailers, and we're going to do a quick walk around of the switchback, which is right behind me. On the switchback, we have a side galley kitchen that drops down. Up towards the front, we have 40 cubic feet of storage, which is accessible as a pass-through, as well as your batteries and an inverter. Up front, you'll have a 20-pound propane tank, spare tire, your max coupler hitch, and an ARC XO tongue jack. On the top, we have a roof rack, which can hold a rooftop tent, kayaks, bikes, whatever gear you want to bring, as well as an awning. And then if we come around back, we have an additional storage compartment. This is your control panel for your electronics, as well as your fridge, which is on a slide out. That is a walk around of the switchback, and the Sprocket is our more modular trailer. It comes a little more basic, a little more DIY friendly, where you can sort of start simple and build onto it. It has a pass-through storage in the rear, a optional drop-down kitchen on the side, which you can get either with or without the sink and with or without the stove. So those are all options. Inside, you'll have a queen-size sleeping area, optional shelving up top with the max fan. And then as you come out around towards the front, we have a fridge. Again, this is a 69-liter dual zone Truma fridge freezer. And then up in the front, again, we have our spare tire, our max coupler, and our ARC XO tongue jack. And then as well on this side compartment is where all of the electronics are housed. And that is the Sprocket. So for more information, go to offgridtrailers.com, follow us on Instagram or YouTube at Offgrid Trailers, like us on Facebook, and escape civilization, wake up in the wild.
I'm Nick with the BFX Trailers. Today we're going to go over the BFX trailer. This is a US made product in Storm Lake, Iowa. Everything is fully manufactured there other than the componentries and options we put on it. To start out with, the trailer itself has a large nose storage compartment. Comes standard with a Blackstone grill on it, 40-gallon water tank, hot water on demand converter, so you have full water access. It has 220-ounce growlers on it, 35-inch tires, 2 coil shocks and an airbag per tire. It's got TV brackets that are compatible with Starlink and Dish if you have those. Big game crane on it for the outdoor hunting guys. It's got the poly butcher block cutting boards and tabletops. Drawers are all full pull, heavy duty drawers. Comes standard with the med box and fuel and water cans, axe, shovel, spare tire. Free spirit, we get our awnings through. You can get walls and a floor for those. We do offer the free spirit tents as well, but as you can see with the roof nest on this one, versatile where you can put anything on it you like. It's got a 4-rod rod holder on it. 220, 110 hookups for campgrounds or generators. Lights 360 degrees around it. Your water access would be right here. All quick connect connections. And your hot water heater is here with the Insta shower. More information, you can go to the website. It's www.bfx-usa.com. And my cell phone is right on there. And feel free to give us a call anytime.
Hi guys, I'm Carlos with Tribe Trailers. We're here at Overland PNW, and this is our flagship model, the Base Camp trailer. Starting here, we got the kitchen. This is our new dual burner stove. It comes with 2 burners, it's 10,000 BTUs. It's got a sink over here as well. It runs off of a pump over here. Trailer comes with plenty of storage, very big drawers. Boasts a 110 outlet right here with buttons for all the lights. It's got 360 lighting. This is our fridge unit. It's got 2 12-volt outlets so you can plug in your fridge, and it goes all the way to the front of the trailer so you can fit a giant refrigerator in there. Everything you see here comes included. The 270 Batwing awning, our proprietary tent, also comes included with the trailer. Over here is our power bank system. So we have 100 amp hour AGM battery, 1000 watt inverter, and then a DC and an AC inverter. Also comes with a solar plug back here. There's no solar included in the trailer, but it's very easy to install. It's just solar plug to an Anderson plug, and then you can plug it right straight into your solar. It has storage for 2 jerry cans, so you can either have gasoline, diesel, water, whatever you want up here. It's got a hand pump, so if that sink unit ever breaks or if you run out of battery, you can always access your water. Trailer comes with 17 gallons on board. Right here we got our shore power plug. Right here we got our water inlet that just goes right in here. You can see it drains down to our water basin right here, and that's got a bunch of skid plates on it, so you can drag it almost over anything. So this is our polyblock articulating hitch. You can see it articulates all 4 ways. You got left and right, forward and back, and it's also got a small buffer in it. So if you're on the trails, you see something you don't like, you slam on your brakes, it's going to absorb a lot of that energy there for you. For suspension, we have independent A-arm. It comes with 1 shock on each side, but there's also room to add another shock if you'd like to. We recommend Bilsteins. That's what we run on here. Standard with this trailer, it comes with KO2 tires, 31s, and the bolt pattern is the same as a Jeep, so it's a 5x5 bolt pattern. You guys can follow us on Instagram at Tribe Trailers or find us on our website, tribetrailers.com. Again, this is the base camp. Thanks for having us.
Hi, I'm Tom with Timberleaf Trailers out of Grand Junction, Colorado, here at the MORE Expo 2024. We've got with us today one of our classic trailers. This is our largest one, and we're looking at the full kitchen here right now on the Classic. Got a couple things going on here. So within the kitchen setup, got everything you need for creating a meal, enjoying yourself past that. Got a built-in stove there. It comes standard with the unit. You can also upgrade that to, the cook partner one. They got the, storage through there, all locks out. Some additional storage under the sink, and of course, put in a cooler or refrigerator here. Keep all your beverages cool, no matter what the temperature outside. A couple things with Timberleaf that we pride ourselves on is the quality of construction. Absolutely everything is done with Baltic birch, sanded all down very finely, and coat it with a 0 VOC finish. As far as electrically, got a few things going on as far as the ability to change lights, power your devices, of course your sink here with water tank up front. Do any of your washing your dishes, any of that stuff. And as we close it down, solar option built in there, so you can keep your lithium battery charged up. Got a few different options on that. All lithium. And as we come around here on the side, multiple different suspension options. And this is on all of our trailers, whether it's the Classic, the Pika, or the Kestrel. You have the off-road package here with Timbren suspension and a 4-inch lift. The all-road, which is Timbren without the 4-inch lift, or our standard construction with a torsion axle. And once you kind of come inside, see it's actually really quite spacious in here. Full 80-inch long queen-size bed here in the Classic. Again, with all the 0 VOC finish in here. Lights, and one of the things we definitely pride ourselves on is a nice 8-inch mattress. Gives you an incredibly cozy night's sleep. Come check us out at timberleaftrailers.com. Or stop by our facility in Grand Junction next time you're passing through.
This is Aussie Hamrick with Teardrops Northwest here at the Overland Expo P&W out in Redmond, Oregon, just north of Bend. So we're just here to show you our largest model, our Commander, which is a 5x10. This one weighs in about 2,200 pounds, but depends on your options. We're gonna go through it and show you what we got. We'll start off with the amazing galley here. This really is one of the differentiators that sets us apart. So lots of storage. We try and pack as much as we can in here and maximize that space. One of the biggest adds this year, with the questions about sinks all the time, is this nice piece here. Dometic's been an amazing partner to work with us, and so that's where this comes into play. This just plugs right in. That's got a magnetic base, so you're all set. Drop the sink in, and now we're ready to rock and roll and do some dishes. Might just take a second for that water to come through, and then we're good. Along with that, got our Dometic fridge in here. We can do some different sizes as needed, but that's kind of our go-to. Within here, lots of different storage. Store what you need. We do have a nice pass-through that goes into the galley. Stainless steel countertop on this one. We got a couple different options as well. And then in here, lots of different storage. Some deep, nice big drawers within it as well. Store what you need. Again, maximize that space. And of course down here you want your big pots and pans, but you also want to prep. That's going to be your best option. You really get that full circle of your kitchen. So you cook in here, you can prep, you can clean, wash your hands, do all the good stuff. Along with that, our power system. In this particular model, with the options, we've got a couple 100-ampere lithium batteries from Expo 360, also a big partner of ours here in Bend. That's what this monitor is for. Know what I've got going on. We've got some various lighting that is all controlled through here, as well as some 12 volts and some USB ports. We've got lots of storage in here. You've got some big storage up top and some storage below, and then some overhead storage with some touch lights, queen size mattress, 80 inches, plenty of space for those guys that say this is too small for them. I think we got you covered. Roof rack is standard. This one has a 180 awning on the other side. We've got our kayak, our shower room, everything you need. This is our water storage additional tank for your shower, as well as just in general, as you need it. Stay out as long as you want to. Big aluminum box here. Got your batteries stored. This is where we got our lithium batteries, additional storage as needed. And then our controller for our solar panel, that's on the back. And then one of the coolest features up front is our ROC jack stand. Extremely rugged, move you around as needed, really back into that space where nobody can go, along with the fully articulated max coupler hitch to make sure that nothing happens as you're getting off road. Yeah, come find us. We're here in the Northwest in Salem, Oregon. We've got a couple rentals. You can test them and then we'll get you one built just for you. You can find us at teardropsnorthwest.com or on social media, Teardrops Northwest or Teardrops NW, and we'd love to see you.
Hi, I'm Rich Schnibb with Encore-RV, and today we're going to take a look at the 14 RKB, and here we're at the Overland Expo West, and we've brought 3 of our trailers along with us, but this is one of our newest ones. This 14-foot trailer's got a living quarters in the front, bathroom in the back, and a rear kitchen. So one of the nice things about this particular trailer is we've got a true queen futon. This is a 60 by 80 bed. It's 8 inches thick, very firm, so it's really nice. If somebody wants a softer mattress, they'll just put a 2-inch topper on it. You've got rear overhead storage in the back, and in the front you've got a closet, and you're going to have some recessed overhead storage, a 32-inch 12-volt TV. It's got an 18,000 BTU LP furnace and a JBL sound system. The inside walls are all composite. They're made of Tecmoto, covered by carpet. They've got excellent screw retention. Behind that back wall is where we have our 43-gallon water tank. The panel removes and you can pull that right out and get to your tank, but 43 gallons on a trailer like this is absolutely amazing. This one is our survival series, so this is going to come with heavy-duty 1/4-inch plate aluminum fenders. They're super strong. You're going to have 235, 75, 15 off-road tires. This particular trailer is optioned, or should say comes standard with the Dexter torsion axle. You can option in a Timbren axle-less suspension with an option. This is a 4,000-pound axle, and it's got 4,400 pounds of GVWR. Up top, you'll see a few more features of the Overland series, or I should say our survival series. It's going to be a pod light up in the corner, your high-def antenna. You're going to have an Overland shovel with the mounts. It comes with locks as well. They're just not shown. And then you've got a splitting axe and a chopping axe. And again, those are lockable. Coming down the trailer right here, you're going to see our freshwater fill and city water hookup. This is, again, is 43 gallons. If you bring a portable hot water on-demand heater, which this one comes with because of the shower, you've got your cold out and your hot in, so it's an external heater. This is where your cassette toilet is done. This will hold about 5 gallons worth of waste, and it just slides right out, and you can go empty it anywhere. If you don't have the rooftop tent on like we do here, we've got the Dometic rooftop tent on this one. You've got an Overland ladder right here that you can access the roof, and it is a walk-on roof. Great thing about this particular trailer is it's a one-piece fiberglass roof all the way from the back, going forward and down to the stone guard. And the highlight of this particular trailer is going to be right here, the bathroom. This is what's really surprising everybody. A trailer this small, easy to tow, just 2,700 pounds, and it's got a full wet bath. So it's got the Thetford cassette toilet. It's got an aluminum cabinet with a sink, all solid surface. It's got the EVM foam mat on the floor, and that's an aluminum pan. It's not one of those plastic pans. It's got the shower. It's got a skylight, so believe it or not, there's plenty of room for somebody even 6'3" to stand or sit down in here and have their head clearance. It's got a dual, it's got a climate control system, so it's a 2-speed system that's going to pull air from the cabin into the bathroom. And then in the upper rear corner, you're going to see that we've got a max air fan there as well. And what that's going to do is pull fresh air from the window and the door across the entire bathroom and in. On the side wall over here, you're going to see that we've got some dry storage for you to keep your towels. All of your switches are right here for turning things on and off. We've also left a little space here. There's 2 tie-down rings, one on each side. So if you're going to bring an auxiliary cooler, either an ice cooler or a 12-volt cooler, you can put that in and tie it down, and the mat keeps it in place, and then it just plugs right in here into your SAE port. And then the hot water heater is right there. And what that does is that just lifts off and mounts on the outside of the trailer. We give you all the quick connects to hook up very quickly. They're all color coded, makes it really easy. Coming around here, you're going to see this is where our kitchen is. And this is really kind of a quick, easy setup. This is a slide out rear kitchen. You're going to have a little bit of storage down in here. And then under this one, there's some storage along with all of your electronics. So you're going to have your main light, your porch light, 12-volt refrigerator, water pump, and you'll tell how much water you've got in your tank by using the freshwater monitor. You got a little bit of a prep station right here, and that just extends out the countertop. We've got a recessed sink, and that just kind of folds down out of the way. Glass cover goes down. And I'll show you exactly how this works. So when you're going to put this away, you're just going to lift up your windscreens, tip those in, lift that, set it down. You'll also notice we use cast iron grates. They make this in a wire format too, but we kind of like that nice gourmet look on the kitchen. And then you're just going to push down the 2 yellow tabs and push in, slides in, locks into place. Lift this lever right here. I bring it down to about halfway, drop it, and it's all put away. And it sets up the same way but in reverse. Then off to the side, you're going to have what everybody's favorite is, a 26-inch LP griddle. This is really nice for breakfast and stuff. We keep all the cooking outside on this particular trailer. And the great thing is, this is a trailer that's meant to go camping, be outside, enjoy the outdoors. You're not cooped up inside. And this Overland crowd, they really understand that. They're more about getting out in nature. And then your refrigeration is right here. You're going to have 2 1.7 cubic refrigerators set up French door style. They got a little freezer in here. But plenty of room for keeping your food and drinks cold. And then you got a pantry over here, which you're going to have lights in both of those. And then this is also something that just, shuts down real easily. And then that's done. We've got a high gloss fiberglass exterior. All of our windows tip out. That way, if it's raining, you're able to run your max air fan, because it comes with a 10-speed max air fan that can run in the rain. Doesn't really matter. It's got that cover for it. And you've got dual doors, so if somebody has to get out of the trailer, you're not stepping over the other person. There's USBs all over the place. You've got USBs in the back, in the front, and back in the kitchen. But this is our 14 RKB. Roof rack's got all kinds of accessories you can put on it. It's going to have a 270 awning on this one, the OVS 270 awning. Up front, this particular one's got the option for what we call our power up package, which would include the RANC battery monitor, 200 watt portable solar panel with a MPPT controller, and a 100 amp hour lithium battery, at which point you can also add extra batteries. So when we step over to here, you've got 10 cubic feet of additional storage, and we've got the cover off. The floor piece right here is up, but you can see where we've got space for, right now, 3 batteries. These are standard size 100 amp hour batteries. There's space for 3. You can reconfigure and fit 4 of those, or you can go to the 100 amp hour minis, and you can probably put somewhere between 5 and 6 in there. And then that's great for bag chairs and all that kind of stuff. Every trailer that we build in this line is going to have what we call 12-volt power port, and that's where you saw that pod, that 3-inch pod light connected. But this just lifts up, and you can plug anything 12-volt in, mount it to the roof rack or whatever, and then it's got its own independent switch inside of it to control it. We do that because it would be really difficult for somebody to wire that at this point down to a switch. We do it for you, and that way you can pick the accessories that you want. On the front is where you're going to have your 20-pound LP tank. You can convert that over to 30 if you want. This is the only component we do that's in steel. Everything else is made in aluminum, but that's because this is holding the spare tire carrier. So you got a full-size spare with a matching black wheel, flip-up jack, 2-inch coupler, and we also have an option for an articulating hitch. 4 stabilizer jacks all the way around, and then this is where some of your electrical connections will be. So here's where we've got the solar panel plugged in, which is up on the roof. We've also got the HD antenna coming down, and we kind of keep it simple. So it's removable. It's one less hole in the ceiling. That plugs in. You've got your 30 amp shore cord, and you've got over here you're going to have your furnace exhaust. And again, that's an 18,000 BTU furnace. And this has the optional roof-mounted air conditioner. It is 120 volt powered. It's 11,000 BTUs. But this is the 14 RKB RÅG by Encore-RV. Okay, so right now we're in front of the 12RK SS, which is a survival series. We build this as an adventure series, which is a line down, and there's just a few accessories on this one that make it a survival series, but it is our most popular model, configured the way that you see right here. This is going to have your true queen 60 by 80 mattress. It's a futon, so it'll fold up. It either will be a recliner, a futon chair, or bed. It's shown here in the bed configuration. In the back, you're going to have your USBs, your 120s. You got a little shelf for your cell phones and some overhead storage. You got nets on each side, and you've got the tip-out windows. Those are excellent because if it's raining, you can still keep the window open and not have rain coming in. Your doors all have shades in front of them, and each one of the windows has a roll-down shade. In the front, you've got some recessed storage, a 32-inch TV. You've got your JBL sound system, all of your electronics, and your furnace vents. And then right here in front of us, you're going to have your closet. And this just opens up, and inside of it is storage along with your converter box. So that's an automatic detect for lithium if you have a lithium battery in it, which is what we recommend. And that'll be where your 120 volt outlets or your fuses and breakers are going to be for 12 volt and 120. On the ceiling, you're going to see we use a one-piece fiberglass roof. We don't have any seams in that. It's just a much cleaner aesthetic. All the walls have the no snag carpet, and they're backed with a Tecmoto wall, and that's got excellent screw retention for mounting accessories like your flashlights or a little molly panel. Got a fire extinguisher over there for safety. The floor is also all composite. There's no wood in the trailer. It's an all aluminum frame. Very lightweight. This trailer comes in at just 2,200 pounds. Outside, you've got your scare lights. These will either be amber or white. You can flip it either way. And you'll notice this is a survival series like the 14RKB, so you're picking up things like the pod light up here, this high def antenna. You're picking up the Overland shovel and the mounts. This does have a lock system, but it's not shown. And same thing with your chopping axe and splitting axe. So this is a splitting axe, 28 inch, and then you've got an 18 chopping axe. You're gonna have your heavy duty fender. Again, this is kind of cool. It's very strong. You can stand on it, jump up and down on it. It's not coming apart. Does a great job. 235, 75, 15 tires. And if you'll look just under here, you'll kind of see this is the one that has our Timbren suspension. So along with that comes the articulating hitch on the front, which isn't shown because the shipping companies can't really move with an articulating hitch. So this will come with both a 2-inch coupler and the articulating hitch. You've got your Overland ladder. As we said, where that pod light was in the front, you're going to have 12 volt power ports on each one of the corners of this one. And you've got your fresh water and city water hookup, so your fresh water fill, and then you've got your cold out for your spray port, and this will go back in if you're using a hot water heater to provide hot water inside the trailer. Then coming back around the back, this is really cool. This is our kitchen, and it sets up as soon as you open the doors. Everything will be aluminum cabinetry, all CNC laser cut, formed and powder coated. Solid surface countertops, hand-formed stainless steel sink, commercial grade faucet. All your electronics are on the back, including USBs, water monitor panel, all of your lighting. Got a spice rack, 2-burner stove with a cast iron grate. And then you have an option just below that for the microwave, but we also either have, if you bought one with a microwave and didn't want it, there's a microwave delete kit that'll put a door there, or if you option it without, or if you don't option the microwave, then you get massive storage back behind that. Underneath, you're going to have some storage in here, quite a bit actually when you consider that that's where the sink is. And then and that's got a motion detector light in it. Same thing here. There's a light. But if you'll look inside too, all these cabinets are mounted identical. All of the fastening points are identical everywhere on our trailer, so you'll see where the screws go. The team member that installs these, he can't miss something or do something wrong. When you're dealing with wood cabinetry, it'll have a 1x1 poplar cleat, and the guy goes in with a screw gun and he'll typically split that. But when this is put into position, everywhere he's fastening, that fastener is going into an aluminum panel. Just below that, you're going to have your 3.3 12 volt cubic refrigerator. We even do custom mounts, so there's no straps or anything going on this. It's just in there real firm, doesn't go anywhere, but still easy to remove just with a few screws. And I'll show you something. We tell everybody, as you can see right over here, everything we build is considered certified Sasquatch proof. It's kind of a little bit of a joke for us, but I'll show you what that means because it's a little crazy. But you can grab this cabinet and try to rip it out, and it's not coming out. Door shuts fine, no issues whatsoever. That's how all the cabinetry is installed. So it's real rock solid. So when you're off-road in this trailer, you're just not going to have cabinetry coming loose or pulling away. When the doors are shut, I mean, it's just this quick to shut it down. You have a 2-inch receiver on the back. It'll hold 200 pounds within 24 inches of the back. So excellent for a cargo rack or bike rack. 270 awning. The Survival Series also includes this American flag. If you're in Canada, you get a Canadian flag. It's a walk-on roof, all one piece from the very back all the way to the front. And again, this is our best seller. This is shown in our flat gray, our matte gray. So it's kind of a really beautiful color. And again, it's really smooth. There's no print through. You're not going to see fiberglass through this. It's really high-end fiberglass. Give you an idea how light this is built. This ladder is just 16 pounds. And look how strong it is. You can see how good that timber and suspension is too, because, I mean, it's just all over. And then jumping up on the roof, it's just this easy. So a full walk-on roof. You got to tie stuff down, you can get up here and walk around on it. I could probably jump over to that one, but I'm not going to. And it's kind of nice because the rack is strategically placed so that you can use that to get up and down real easy. 4 stabilizer jacks in each of the corners. And again, coming around the front, identical to the 14 RKB, you're going to have spare tire, 20-pound tank, flip-up jack, 7-way plug. And again, that's your 2-inch coupler, but it'll come with the articulating hitch. Then down this side, another entry door, and you've got your 10 cubic foot storage. This will be lockable too. That's where your batteries will go. Beautiful thing on a lithium battery is we all know they don't work real well in cold temperatures, but that's a shared compartment with the furnace and the cold air return. So if it's warm enough to camp inside, your batteries will be fine. That's our 12RK Survival Series. So the last trailer we're going to take a look at is the Encore-RV Rº11TH. This is a micro toy hauler. So a rather small trailer, still easy to be pulled. You can pull it with something like a Tacoma or a Tundra or any mid-size SUV or pickup truck. And what this does is it's kind of a step in and sit down trailer. It's not tall enough for a lot of people to stand up in. As you can see, I'm a little bent over, but we do that so it's easier to tow. So I can come in and sit down. You're gonna have this tip out bunk. This is really kind of nice because it's not taking up space in the trailer. So if you had a nice bike or electric bike, motorcycle, whatever it is you're hauling, you can tip this out, keep it inside, and sleep on your way to your destination. The table is able to remove from this side over to here if you'd like, and you can use this as a dinette eating area. You'll kind of see inside we do a 1-piece fiberglass roof, 1-piece fiberglass walls, less seams, no problems. You've got a little bit of a kitchen up here. This is going to be all aluminum cabinetry, solid surface countertops, hand-formed stainless steel sink with a commercial grade faucet. You've got a 2-burner stove with cast iron grates. You've got a 3.3 cubic foot refrigerator. And then you're going to have a microwave and some overhead storage. Kind of not a lot up here, but a little bit. And then you've got a closet, and we've got it filled with a bunch of our gear, but it's just a place to put some clothes. This is going to have an 18,000 BTU furnace just below here. And that's also where your battery storage will be. Again, protecting the lithium batteries from the cold because it's shared with the furnace. This is where your converter is going to be. So this is your 30 amp converter where all of your 12 volt fuses and 120 volt breakers will be. They're just inside of here. We label everything so you know what it is. And then below, I don't think we mentioned, but you've got a fiberglass roof or a microwave oven. And your door is it's a screen door. So that's kind of nice. You can keep the bugs out. On the back, we have an optional pull down screen, but this one was not equipped with it. It's got a JBL sound system in it with 4 speakers, and your JBL's over there. So it's an AM, FM, Bluetooth stereo. We try to use premium components wherever we can. All the fiberglass has Asdale underneath it. It's a 1-piece fiberglass roof. The floor is a composite floor. There's no wood anywhere in the trailer whatsoever. Another thing that we offer, we're the only people that offer it right now, but on the tip-out tent, heat or cold can be your enemy, and we've got an insulated tent that you can buy. It's 2 layers with insulation in between, including the windows. And then additionally, if you're going to go out into extreme temperatures, we've got another cover that goes above it on the outside, so it's not taking up any space, and that gives you double the insulation. This is where your water fill will be on your water pump, and that all just comes up through this cove here and up and into the sink. Got plenty of lights in it. You can kind of see the aluminum frame right here, but the frame is all aluminum. It's all fully welded 360 degrees all the way around, and we call it tri-bond construction, and we do that because what we do is when we set the walls down on the chassis frame, we bond those down with what's called CoolCamp 140, and that's an industrial adhesive that's just rock solid. And then we drill holes in the top of the footer tube, and we run the fasteners down through and into the frame, and we pull the tube from the bottom so we're not crushing it. And now the thing is all built all together with glue and fasteners, and then we go back and weld the frame together. So it's 3 things: glued, screwed, and welded. Absolutely incredible built frame, and it allows us to offer a 5-year warranty on the frame. Everything else is 2-year bumper to hitch. Doesn't matter what it is, we cover it, and that's a fully transferable warranty at no cost to the new owner. So that's really a big benefit too. If you ever did choose to sell it, you can sell it with the same confidence that you bought with. And this is where the griddle goes. We didn't unbox it on this one. This particular trailer also has the timber and suspension on it and the heavy duty fenders, and it would have an articulating hitch on the front, but it's not shown. And then this is your tip out steps. So these are kind of cool. They just kind of go up and get out of the way, and they lock right there, and it's really just that quick to do everything. This is where your furnace will be. You got a door hold back. Same thing like all of our trailers. You're going to have the 12-volt USBs up, or 12-volt SE power ports up here. And again, each one of those are controlled by an individual switch. The step's really kind of nice. It goes down, but if you were on unlevel ground, it's really quick and easy. You can just pull it down and adjust it and start it up like that. So if it came down, you just find the right height like that, just that quick. So this is our 11TH, and this is in the Adventure series. This is not a survival series. It is available in a survival series, but we find this is a little bit more common way that people are ordering this one. They'll do this with the Overland package, which would include the timber and suspension. Really great trailer though. A lot of diversity in this trailer with what you can do. And if you want to learn more about our company, you can go to www.encore-rv.com. That's ENCORE-RV.com. Check it out. You'll see all the information on it. We've got some really cool stuff going on right now. All of our 24 and earlier models have a $1,500 cash rebate from us, so go get your best deal from a dealer. Take advantage of a $1,500 cash rebate, or you can select a $2,000 credit to use in our store. Give you even a little bit more value. And we've got all kinds of accessories, including rooftop tents, brackets, anything you can think of, we've got it in there. So check it out if you can. Appreciate you looking.
This is the OPUS OP2. Very similar in a lot of ways to the OP4. So same water capacity, 40 gallons, same battery capacity, 200 amps, same kitchen, same fridge. The differences in this model are it's really designed for couples, or couples with a dog maybe, because instead of 2 fold-out double-sized beds, what you've got is 1 fold-out queen-size bed inside of this thing. So I'll show you the interior in a second. One of the other features is it's got much larger front storage, so it's got double-sized front storage. So you've got all these slide-out drawers and trays here for all of your pots, pans, amenities. You fit a 2,000-watt generator and strap it down onto this section here. So you've got a lot more front storage, but also the layout of it as well, because you've got the kitchen on the rear of this unit as opposed to on the front, which is what the OP4 has. You've got a nice kitchen environment here where your fridge is here, your kitchen's here. You can use this for cutting as well if you want to. So it's a little bit more friendly to use when you're outside cooking. A lot of the same features and options, say the same canopies and the same air annexes that I mentioned for the OP4, which are all inflatable as well. The air canopy will fit inside this on this unit, and so you can leave it permanently attached. You roll it out when you're ready to set up camp, and then it will inflate with the unit for ease of setup. So this is the very similar air tent technology. It's the same air tent technology, but similar setup times. So 3-minute inflation for just the air tent, and then an extra minute or 2 for the air canopy, for 5 minutes of inflation if you have the whole kit and caboodle, air canopy and air tent as well. And then the air annex as well will also set up so that it fully comes out, fully encloses the kitchen, and then the Truma Vario heat that you can install inside will heat both the main cabin and this exterior annex in. This is anecdotal Facebook knowledge here, but it was about 20-degree temperatures is the lowest I've seen customers boast that they felt comfortable inside of this unit. Another feature the OP2 has that the OP4 doesn't is a built-in shower tent, and that hangs off of the rear of the unit. Whereas the OP4 is an exterior Ironman shower tent. This one actually has one built in, and it comes as standard as well. Same R15 tires, same trailer, suspension, single coil dual shock trailing arm suspension. And why don't I show you the interior of the unit, because that's where the majority of the differences are. This is the interior of the OP2, same wraparound leatherette interior, sofa section. This back section here, this is where the shower tent actually hangs off of. So it'll meet the back section of this tent, and then it'll meet the ground. You stake it down into the ground. We've got a huge shower tent inside this thing. The porta potty also comes as standard inside of this. You'd probably pick that up, put it outside, put it in your shower tent for use. Stereo system built into this unit. Unfortunately, this one cannot have the air conditioner built into it, but like I said, it does have the Vario heat that will heat this interior cabin, and it will heat the air annex if that's fully enclosed and attached to this unit as well. I'm going to show you the queen bed next because it's huge. It's able to get a much bigger bed because this is a single fold as opposed to a double fold, i.e. that's the quantity of lids that you've got that fold over to create the hard shell of the unit when it's all packed down. So this is 6'2" in terms of length, and then I think it's 4'6" in terms of width here. So I'm 6'1", I sleep very comfortably inside of this thing. Huge cavernous living space again, 8-foot ceiling height, so you've got 6'10" in width as well, so a couple of adults and a couple of dogs could live inside here quite comfortably. If you want to look us up, then www.opuscamper.us. I'm here with XGrid. We've got dealers across the country, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cooper with SNO Trailers. Today we're going to talk about the Remington R20, which is the middle of the row trailer in our fleet. We have an R12, which is full size, and an R410 behind us, which is the small size. Today we're going to talk about the R20 and do a walk around. All right, so on the rear section of the R20, it's a little different than our normal size. We actually have the refrigerators on the back side, the kitchen on the front, but we use the same concept. We have the 270-degree awning encapsulating the whole side of this, so it's open concept, but we have some really fun features on this trailer. Not only do we have full extension glides on here that allow you to pull in and out, all these trailers are pre-wired for 12 volt. This trailer comes standard with a Remington cooler on it, but this is where the fun begins. As you come up here and take a peek in here, this is a keypad that allows you to have and transport your rifles. So this has been cut out for Remington 870s. You can have 2 shotguns in here and actually have 3 ammo boxes in there. Nice little keypad that locks in, keeps it secure. Same with the locking trays. All the trays are in there. And of course, leveling jacks, just like our full-size ones. So those are arcs. Another recovery system. Another wet box in here, so you can put all of your wheel chucks and stuff in there, anything that's kind of dirty. As we come over to this side, again, unobstructed. This is all full walkthrough. We've got a nice camouflage 270-degree awning on here. Again, on our gas shock system, so it's up. I got plenty of headroom in here. You got plenty of storage on this side. You've got a nice small condensed panel in here with power. You can turn lights on and off. You got rack lights you can turn off. You can turn rock lights on. You have a nice stainless steel compact system. So this one has a recessed kitchen with a nice Dometic one-touch water distribution. And you got a nice single burner cooktop. Now we've got another fun feature. If you zoom in here, you can't really see it, but if I push my thumb up here on biometrics, we actually have a little gun vault that drops down. So on these gun vaults, what's nice about these, we'll do some custom lasering. There we just have a little fun testing gun in there, but we can actually laser cut a holding foam system for any kind of gun that you want to buy. Again, holding true to our full-size trailers, every door has a MOLLE panel because you just have so much from them. And of course, spikes racks where we got. There's our makeshift dog snow right there. So that is the little dog pad we got. Then as you come to the front again, you've got an articulating hitch with B&W. You've got a nice toolbox that has plenty of storage, a polycarbonate panel protecting all your electronics. You've got batteries, chargers in there. You've got solar converter chargers in there. You've got on-off switches, another MOLLE panel, another safety pack, propane tanks behind the protected panels as you come across here. So that way when you're on trail, all the mud hits this and keeps all of your components nice and clean, very easy to entertain. This one, we actually put a MaxTrax mount on the front instead of putting the shower, but you can put an optional shower on here just like the full size. It articulates out, has a water heater that opens up. You open this door up, you got more access, more storage. You can put a water heater right here. Then as you come around under the tent, you've got another storage rack system, plenty of storage, and again, your water fill for your water tank underbelly. This one actually has what we call the Sherpa tent, another hard rooftop, but if you take a peek in there, so this one is a little smaller than the other one. This is a 2-man tent, but if you notice, it's very deep, has a ton of leg room, has a nice integrated sunroof in there. So when you're sleeping, you got plenty of room to move around for 2 people. You're not cramped in there, and it is a nice blackout. So this material is very thick, very black. So when you want to zip it all in and sleep in, no problem. And again, this is the Remington R20 by SNO Trailers.
Hello, I'm Tim Alinsky. I'm here in Pomona. We're showing off our Pindrop travel trailer. And this is a 100% solar-powered, self-contained micro camper. So what we mean by that is you can go out indefinitely with this camper. It can stow up to 44 gallons of water. And it's all solar-powered, so you don't need to worry about hauling a generator or plugging this model in at all. Steel chassis, steel frame, lots of upgrades possible with these. Shade awnings, solar shower, bike racks, kayak racks, onboard air compressors, you name it. So they're really versatile, all-inclusive camper. So this is our galley kitchen. So we have a 2-burner stove here, comes standard with 12 gallons of freshwater storage, a hand pump faucet so you're not wasting electricity or water. Plenty of countertop space, and these just shove right in and close the hatch. When you're ready to cook, you open the hatch, pull these out. Got your fridge, storage all around your fridge. Like I said, lots of countertop space. And the U-shaped galley is really great to cook in, so you got everything right at your fingertips. Again, 2-burner stove, storage underneath here. Put all your cookware in here, dry goods, you name it. So this is a 2-burner stove. We have a little wind flap here in case it's a little bit windy. Put this up. There's storage underneath. There's storage underneath here for everything. And we also have a Rockford Fosgate sound system out here. There's surround sound outside, surround sound inside the cabin as well. Got task lighting, under cabinet lighting, USB charging ports. We even have a receptacle for 110 if you need to grind some coffee or make a margarita with a blender. We've got everything right here in the kitchen for you. Okay, so here we are inside the cabin. This is a queen-size mattress. So the cabin is 64 inches wide and 81 inches length. So even if you're a tall person, you'll fit in here no problem, be very comfortable. These walls are super thick. They're very well insulated. We get R15 insulation. So when you crawl in here and shut the doors, it's extremely quiet and very comfortable in all climates. We've got storage in here. We have USB charging docks and cigarette lighter charging docks, even a 110 receptacle. Lots of lighting throughout, and the lighting is dimmable. We've got a charge controller in here, so you can keep an eye on your battery charge. We've got a remote control here for the inverter, which turns on all the receptacles that are 110. Then we have a radio, which again, surround sound here in the cabin. We got a fan up here. It's 2-directional, 3-speed, keeps you nice and cool in the summertime. And beautiful Baltic birch, beautiful maple cabinetry. It's really a very comfortable camper.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm with Rift Carbon Campers. We're based out of Tacoma, Washington, and we're here at the Overland Expo, Pacific Northwest. This is our product. We make a all carbon fiber teardrop trailer. It's the only one on the market built like it is. This one built out is just under 1,000 pounds, around 970 pounds. Our base model without a lot of the add-ons weighs 480 pounds. So up front here we have our storage container, dual zone, all of our power stuff's in there. And so we have a RANC 2000 watt dual sine wave inverter. with the Battleborn battery on the other side. A little bit of storage up front here. Everything, even including the box, is all handmade in-house, all out of carbon fiber. Cool thing is too, is that the whole thing is structural, and so it's got a foam core, it's vibration dampening, and it's very, very strong. And so you can stand on this, there's no weak spots in the roof. All the way down to the doors is all custom and handmade by us. We even make the fenders ourselves out of carbon fiber. Another great feature is that there's no seams. So if you look at the corners, all of our composite materials just kind of roll over. So there's nowhere for water to get in, there's nowhere for it to degrade, and there's nowhere for it to separate. Plenty of room on the inside with a queen size bed, couple cubbies for storage. This was actually our second trailer that we built. So there's a lot of things on here that have kind of changed and moved, but there's a lot of miles and a lot of stories that go along with this trailer, which is pretty special to me. Went for a more minimalistic approach as far as the kitchen goes. We got your dual zone fridge freezer, we got the grill here. A little bit excessive with the Traeger, but it's actually really nice for shows like this. Even got the pass-through, adds a little bit of a cross breeze inside, as well as just being able to kind of sit down there and have a meal, talk with anyone inside while you're cooking. Check us out on Instagram, Rift Carbon Campers, or www.carbonlighttrailers.com.
Hey folks, Bill Mann with Mammoth Overland. We're here at Overland Expo West showing off our Mammoth trailers. Behind me is our standard Mammoth HV. We've been producing these trailers for about 4 years now. They've been on the market. What sets us apart is the size of the trailer. So on the inside, we start off with a king size mattress and design the trailer around that. So it definitely provides a unique experience. A lot of room. We've got it set up. Ryan and I are actually sleeping in this trailer during the show. And then I've got my dog with me, a 1-year-old chocolate lab. He is staying in his crate on our fold down bunk. Inside of this trailer, we've got a propane heater from Dickinson Marine. You've got 110 volt outlets, 12 volt outlets to charge phones, tablets. I kind of live off of that. Plenty of space inside, some Nook storage, LED color changing lights. This trailer also features our Fresh-Air evaporative cooler, a really nice add-on option for trailers that are in dry environments. With humidity, the efficiency of that evaporative cooler diminishes, but it's a 12 volt system, so it allows us to maintain our off-grid presence really well out there in the field. Coming back, our kitchen swing out is also really unique. As you can see, it swings out into position. We like to cook with a lot of bacon grease, using cast iron. We want to get that mess outside of the trailer. You've got 2-burner stove, a sink with hot water, the standard electric cooler, which can act as a freezer as well, 22 gallons of water, a lot of storage, pass-through storage there. We're living out of the trailers, which is one of the awesome benefits of coming to these shows, is we get to use the trailers as we show them off to the public as well.
All right, that's Mammoth. If you have any questions, please visit our website at mammothoverland.com.
Hi everyone, my name is Mike Chang. I'm from Expedition Trailers. We're a dealership out of Miami, Florida. Today I'm going to be showing you the Off-Trax Phoenix. It's an Australian-built trailer, and it is imported from Australia to Miami, Florida, and we distribute this trailer throughout the nation. All right, so here on the front of the unit, we got a DO35 hitch, fully rotational. It comes with an e-brake. We got electric brakes on this unit, and here on the front you have your 7-pin plug, and you can actually charge this unit with a DC to DC Anderson plug to your vehicle. Out here you got a solar panel storage. We can hold, right now we're using a 200 watt solar panel, but the unit can hold up to 600 watts of solar power on the Red Arc system. Over here is our propane storage on the unit, and now we have 2 11-pound bottles. You can do a 20-pound bottle and an 11-pound bottle. It'll give you 31 total on this unit. Once you have this turned on, you close this up, and it's plug and play with your propane here. You got your 3 water connections, and one good thing that we have with this system is once you plug into your hot water heater, it's a plug and play system, and it's an extra long line. So you don't necessarily have to wash off right here at your rig. You can wash off your truck, you can wash pets off to the side, and you don't have to make a mess here. If somebody wants privacy, you have the distance. So Somebody can be on either side of the trailer, and whoever's showering has peace of mind. All right, so here on this side, in this compartment, we have your hot water heater, and you have an ALP propane generator. You can run the propane generator right off the unit, or you can use the small bottles, the green bottles. They'll give you about 3 hours of life on that, and it pumps out 1,000 watts. We got an iCamper 2.9 on the unit right now. You can connect the annex to it and have the extra space. Our units come with whatever tent you prefer on it. Some people just get the rack up top and they'll put on their own units, but we do offer different styles and different varieties of the rooftop tents. And here we have more storage, and this is our Gas Pro 1500 BTU steak sear pizza oven. You can connect it into individual bottles, or you can connect it to your propane on the unit. Down here is where you have your connections for your shore power, your solar power, and you can also output power through this compartment down here via the Anderson plugs. Coming towards the back of the unit, you got a 32-inch tire. This unit comes standard with 32-inch tires. You can go up to 35 inches on it. Power options here. This is a huge storage compartment. These units are solid, built real solid. If you notice, there's no screws or rivets all over them. This is all one solid piece CNC machine work. This is 5005 marine grade aluminum, and it's powder coated. Storage wise, you have tons of storage on this unit. These two drawers slide out, and your storage drawers have dividers in them, so you can fully customize that to your liking. If you come in closer, you'll see the two 17-gallon water tanks that are inside the unit. They are restaurant grade, so you can drink water out of them. That's totally safe. They have the clean outs on there, and you can fill them up on each side of the unit. If you look closer here, you'll see our dual lithium batteries, 135 amp hours each. You can get those custom with heaters on them as well. One thing, if you come close here, I'll show you the automotive seals that our units come with. They're not peel and stick, they're actually molded into the unit. And what's very unique about our system is that once you close this up, you're not closing individual latches. It's a fully pressurized system that keeps constant pressure on this. No water, no bugs, no dirt will get in here. You can put your own lock on it, and you don't have to call a factory and have them come for 2-3 weeks. Have your key come 2-3 weeks after you order it. You get your own locks for this. LED lights all over the unit. If you notice, this unit has a very high awning on it. It's a super peg. It's made in Australia. It's Australian canvas. It does come with walls, and the reason that we get this height is because of these custom off-tracks brackets. Once this is fully zipped up in its case, you put down your brackets and you lock this down, and it's very streamlined for transport. But we are able to get this height, which is very convenient. Got your fire extinguisher and your water pump in here. This is our kitchen and galley area. You got your storage, tons of storage on the unit. All of our units come with the National Luna touch sensor lights on them, cooktop grade on this side of the unit. You got a 2-burner stove, you got a hot water sink, and you'll have extra space here to put whatever you need to. This leg comes down here and it stabilizes it. And this unit also comes with another drawer up top, and we have a mini Weber grill on ours. You take your grill off, you can put it on this extension, you got more cooking space. Our unit does come standard with the Red Arc system in it. You can Bluetooth to the phone, it'll give you your water tank levels, you can turn on all your pumps and everything on it. And also up here, we have your National Luna refrigerator freezer. It's a 60 and it's dual zone, so you can choose. You could do refrigerator freezer or 2 freezers or 2 fridges, that's up to you. All your fuses and your Red Arc power systems are in here. Easy to access, easy to maintain, and that's pretty much our unit. So if you want to get a hold of us and check out our trailers, you can go to expeditiontrailers.com, and we're on Instagram at Expedition Trailers Inc. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cooper with SNO Trailers. Today we're in Pomona, California. Today we're going to go and talk about one of our trailers, Alpine, but we actually have 3 in the family. So we have Alpine, which is designed for our Jeep truck guys. We have Baja, which is designed for our Subaru, CJ, small SUV guys. And then of course we have Recon, which is designed for ATVs and UTVs. Now we're going to do a detailed walk around with the Alpine. We're at the Alpine rear section of this. This is our kitchen zone. So the kitchen zone has a stainless steel pull out with plenty of drawer storage to store all of your storage, spoons, supplies. You've got a solid stainless steel top. You can put any cooktop you want on there. You have plenty of room for prepping. You've got an integrated stainless steel sink. You've got an integrated stainless steel backsplash with some spice racks, some paper towel racks. All of this comes into its self-storage and slides away for easy storage. Above that, we have a fixed storage rack that allows you to put loop straps to carry all kinds of dry goods and all kinds of food products. And then next to that, we have a full pull-out drawer slide that allows you to access all of your storage bins easily without having to lean inside the trailer. While we're back here at the rear section of the trailer, you'll look down here and you're gonna see this beautiful sign that says FabTech suspension. So we have a full integrated FabTech suspension in this trailer. Allows you to do some serious off-roading or mild off-roading and just gives you a better ride. You'll also see arc leveling jacks back there with a full trailer hitch with a nice recovery system on it. Also, you'll notice we're in under a 270-degree awning that goes all the way around, that's unobstructed. We have nothing in the way here that allows me to come over to the prepping station. So I've got my kitchen zone. Now I've got my little fun zone. I've got coffee, pull-out drawers, very easy with lock systems in there, upper, lower locks, lights, radio systems, inverters, our RhenG onboard power system, and of course, nice, easy on and off light switches for the whole trailer. Plus you have 12-volt outlets, you got USB outlets, everything you would possibly need to power any of your electronics. Then of course on this trailer it has an option with a inverter on it that's powering our TV today. So that's kind of nice to have out sometimes. You want to video stream a football game, baseball game, whatever it is, you've got access to the TV. As we come down here, you notice this trailer is actually outfitted with 37s. That is an upgrade, but everybody asks us, will your trailer fit 37s? There's the answer, yes it does, very easily. All our trailers come stock with 33s with those method wheels on it. As we come to this second section, this is the refrigerator zone. We use an IceCo system up here. You can use any refrigerator system you want, but it allows you to put a 70-liter or smaller in here. Everything's powered, easily stores away. Also something unique to the SNO trailer is our awning system. We are in the up position now. It's a simple hydraulic gas system in here, gas assist. You just pull the pin, the whole awning goes up 6 inches. During transportation, comes back down. Then you'll also notice inside here you see Prinsu lights and Prinsu bars. Our rack system in there allows you to put spare racks. So you can put tables, chairs, you can put any kind of rotopacks in there, anything else you want for storage for long term fits right in that rack system. Also on the front door here, you're gonna see a MOLLE panel. So all our doors come with MOLLE panels, including the lids, wherever we can. That allows you to have nice little areas to mount stuff, flashlights, hatchets, or just simply cooking goods. And as we come to the front, you're gonna see behind the doors, you're gonna have 2 panels. One propane panel here. It's now in the actual rear position, powering up the cooktop. You've also got a power pack in here. All our trailers come with 100 amp AGM batteries, a polycarbonate protection panel, and behind that panel is a RangeRunner 50 amp DC to DC. We've got a NOCO battery charger, and we've also got the Switch Pros control module with an on and off switch in there. Everything goes all nicely tight and sealed away with a nice compression lock, and it locks into place. You'll also notice the finish on here. This is a 3M rock guard, basically, to help the protection of the powder coating. So it is a 25 mil protection finish on there. This is B&W Hitch's articulating hitch. This is new to the market. You're going to see these pretty quick. We're actually helping them prototype this. So this is a very cool feature. I love this. It's very quiet. It articulates 360 up and down. But what I love about it, it doesn't make any noises down the trail. It's very quiet. Here's our front arc system. This helps us move the trailer around when we're in the shop or in your garage, but it also has enough power to level it up. And if you want extra leveling power, you've got 2 mounting points there to put Kurt levelers up there. Now, as you see, you're going to see a lot of goodies up here. You got a Max Trax behind a dead space area. So behind the toolbox, we put a Max Trax mount on there. You've got another MOLLE panel, a first aid kit, another propane panel, and then we get to the fun water stuff. So this is our water distribution outlet inlet. So this actually supplies water to the water heater that gives you water to the shower to the right to me. When this shower is in transportation mode, it articulates and gets tucked away all nice and neat next to the tent. Now let's go around to the house side. So on this side is our living quarter side. This is where you enter the tent. This is where you have your health and beauty aids. You got more storage with custom bags. We partnered with a company called Overland Vehicle Systems to make custom bags for our side boxes. They also make garment bags, trash bags, but they also make some very cool health and beauty aid bags. So everything has a home, everything has a place on the trailer. So when you're on the trail, it's very easy to deploy. And when you're off trail, it's very easy to put in here. Here's your entrance to your shower and porta potty area. So it's got a nice little section with zip down windows, zip down doors, and very easy access to your hot tap water temperatures and water flow. As we come over here, you'll see a water fill to a 35-gallon belly tank system. So all our water tanks are over axle and as low as possible to keep that center of gravity low as possible. And then of course, if you pop up here and take a peek in here, this is the new Everest tent from OVS. It fits perfectly on our trailer. We have tons of room for it. And it's one of their newest ones they have on the market. Then of course, you're gonna notice all these lights. So all our trailers are equipped with a ton of 12-volt USB outlets. That allows the customer to do what we did here to kind of showcase. We've got lights on both sides. Here we're kind of simulating a camping environment. I've got a trailer on this side, a trailer on this side, and we're both having fun camping out in the environment. And again, I'm Kevin Cooper. This is the Alpine model. We're here in Pomona, California at the Overland Show.
All right, so my name is Sean Elsner with Infusion Design, and we produce Campanaw. Campanaw is 100% made in the Kansas City area, built for how, where, when, and any way people want to camp. It is right under 2,000 pounds dry weight, 1,910, and it is, you know, what we like to call your typical teardrop on steroids. Twice the cabin size, 10 times the storage, and built in a completely different fashion than everybody else. So it is built from an all-composite body on an all-steel chassis, so our center of gravity is low. It performs phenomenal on the highway. It'll go anywhere you want to go off-road. Sits on a 3,500-pound Dexter torsion axle with independent suspension. Has 58 cubic feet of storage throughout, and you get to sleep on a real queen bed. So inside, as you can see, it's built for two people that can sit in the back end. They can sleep, like I said, on a real queen bed, or 25, cubic feet of storage inside. Standable fenders, extendable top for awnings, cargo. You could take 2 kayaks on top and still open the doors. It's got a rear galley compartment with potable water, so there's no winterization. It fits in a standard single car garage and built to go anywhere. We have an extendable tongue up front, which is also, everything you see here is proprietary in how we build because we do use our own composite laminated panels. We have an extendable tongue up front that extends 6, 12, or 18 inches out. So instead of putting your bike racks, cargo, everything else in front of your galley in the back on a typical teardrop, you get to put it up front. So actually when you do load the front and load the back, you're balancing it as you load so that it performs going down the highway like it should. It's also aerodynamic beyond what most people think a teardrop is. So our body design actually channels air up and over the top, and where air begins to disrupt as it rolls off the back of it, we've extended our side panels up to help offset fuel decrease as you're pulling down the highway. Depending on what you pull with, we have customers, I pull with a Toyota FJ, I can pull with and without it, with anywhere from 0 to 1 mile a gallon difference in fuel consumption. Everything you see outside of the bike rack up front and the awning on top comes standard. So it comes with a 2-burner cook stove, potable water, pressurized water system, shower tent, on and on down to a 6-inch gel-infused memory foam queen mattress. One of the other nice features about this, we use a 5,000-pound sand pad up front and 2,500-pound jacks on the back. So they're not actually stabilizer jacks like most people need to keep their trailer from tipping over. They're actually there so when you are off-grid, you can actually level it and sleep on a real level queen mattress and sleep like nobody else can. The last big feature that we have is our awning, or our opening door up front. So when you do lay in bed, it's screened. It has a removable screen for loading, but you can sit and enjoy the views of nature and everything you came to see. And that is the elevator speech on Campanaw. So www.campanaw.com. Campnawe, Campinawe.